I mean, it is a 3-on-1.
So as of right now, there's a 2-on-1.
2-on-1? Oh, Brandon's hit.
Let's see. Short gets hit. Mouse trying to figure out
It's over. Dynasty
whether or not there are still remaining Dynasty players on the field.
Okay, looks like we have answers rolling in here. Let's see. Ironman,
Dynasty concedes a point.
No, and the correct answer is
Shooters and looters move up by 3 points.
Joseph
The overall score is 4-1.
McNicholas has won the prize. Joseph McNicholas has won the prize. The correct answer is Entourage.
All right, congratulations, Joseph. Entourage. That was actually a subdivision of San Diego Dynasty,
Yes, it was.
led by
Rodney
the
Squires.
man himself, Rodney Squires. Congratulations, you won yourself a Dynasty HK Army limited edition t-shirt. All right, we got Flashpoint coming back out on the field with Phoenix Contact.
3:50 on the clock. Phoenix Contact down 2 points. Can still do this. You have basically about 2 minutes a point.
We'll probably see a more aggressive breakout by Phoenix Contact right here.
Yeah, they changed it up from their
gain
first
some more ground.
two games. Took some ground.
1 minute.
All right.
All right, guys, we're going to cut to commercial.
Told me to shoot a video about being so fly. You're an idiot!
10 seconds.
All right, and we're back. The first event of the season, APL Paintball Series. Camp
SoCal
Pendleton.
Open. Here we go. Phoenix Contact with the breakout. Going
Like
for
we
Snake
said,
2.
Phoenix Contact's probably going to make that aggressive move off the break, and they do. They get into Snake 2.
Wow, big bite. They know what they got to do, you know. They got to put a point on the board quickly.
Yeah, at this point, we can assume Flashpoint's going to kind of pretty much hunker into their bunkers and just lock those lanes up.
And Flashpoint loses one real quick. This is going to help Phoenix Contact. Flashpoint just lost their guy at the Snake side. Phoenix Contact is now in the 50 Snake.
Yeah, their Snake player now has the freedom to wrap and hopefully be able to make some more aggressive moves forward
Get
down
some
the
kills.
Snake side.
Get rewarded for that big run off the break. Phoenix Contact doubling up the Snake. Smart move.
Clock winding down, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Contact's going to have to make something happen if they want to bring this game back and turn it into a win.
Oh, and Phoenix Contact loses their guy to the 50 Snake. They still have a guy in Snake 2. It looks like it is a 4-on-4. 4-on-3. Phoenix Contact down 2
Contact
bodies.
has 3 bodies left.
Still with the field advantage. And Phoenix Contact makes a move into the 50 snake.
At this point, Flashpoint doesn't have anybody on the snake side. Well, they're sending somebody out right now.
As you say, that was a smart move.
Corner side. Yeah, I was going to say that the snake player had that advantage to wrap and try to move down the snake, but Flashpoint, being strategic, sent their player back out to the snake side corner, control that wire.
And I think he gets a kill off the 50 snake, as at the same time OC loses
Flashpoint
another
drops
guy.
a body.
So it is 2-on-3 with OC body advantage. Yeah, not looking good. I mean, Phoenix Contact just has to wheel and deal.
Yeah, they have 2 bodies left.
It is a 2-on-2 now. With about 1:35 on the clock, 2-on-2. Phoenix Contact down 2 points.
2v2.
They need to win this point in about 30 seconds.
Flashpoint at this time doesn't have to be very aggressive, though. They could just take their time. They're up by 2 points. Run the clock down. 1 minute, 23 seconds left.
And as
In
we
all
say that,
honesty,
guy
it would
sneaks
probably
into
be
the
the
50
best.
Dorito. Oh.
Well, he got caught up
2-on-1.
in a gunfight, the back player for Flashpoint, and he lost. So
Here we go.
would have been more strategic to just hide in his bunker.
But it's 2-on-1. Minute left on the clock. Here he comes. The bunker out. Oh, he's out.
All right, both players are going to trade,
Now it's a matter of
leaving one Phoenix Contact player alive.
Now it's a matter of
If
time
he
for
could
this
get
player
down
to
the
figure-
field and figure out that no one else is alive left on Flashpoint, then he could close this out, gain and put a point on the board.
He needs to do it. I
But,
mean, there's no coaching. So he doesn't know.
Yeah, there is no
40,
coaching. so
48, 47.
he's still trying to.
He needs to figure this
to
out. I
figure
mean,
this out.
these are crucial seconds that you need to win that
Clock
last
is
point.
winding down. We're at 40 seconds.
go.
He really needs to start
38 seconds.
moving down the field.
Oh,
close
man.
this out.
Hang this. I mean, now we're down to 30. It's every second that takes to by is going to make it much more difficult for them to win that 3rd point, to tie it up, to bring it into overtime.
But understanding coming from his position,
You don't
he
know.
has nobody to communicate with. He's still trying to.
This is going to make things exciting now. There's 19
Right,
seconds
he
left.
doesn't want to make a crucial mistake.
How is it? So somebody just asked me, Robert Fuentes, how is it back shooting a clips from the time with the Whackers? The Whackers.
Rainey Stanzik. There's a fun fact. Rainey Stanzik used to play with the Bushwhackers.
I did. Actually,
Ron Kilborn.
When I shot an Eclipse gun, that was like an E-blade. I shot Eclipse with Aftermath in 2008 and shot the Ego. But to answer your question, Robert, I'm real happy to be back at Eclipse. They have a very good staff. They take care of you really well. They have the same techs they've had for years. There's a guy named Jerry that I always see at all the events. So real happy to be shooting Eclipse again. Those Geos are extremely light. They're like pistols. You can one-hand those guns. So real happy to be back with that family.
You've come a long way since those days anyway.
Yeah. I've been in the game for a while.
You have. All right, here we go. Shooters and looters. On your right, San Diego Dynasty on the
shooters
left.
lose 1. Lose Kenny Frank.
Shooters and looters lose 1 body.
Brandon wheeling and dealing, making a move up to the center. Oh no. Kyle Spica getting a major.
Those are detrimental. These major penalties on in a 5-man match.
Here, everybody watch
Losing
A-Rod right
3
here.
bodies
A-Rod
at one time. It's devastating. Well, we'll see how this plays out. Brandon Short is at the cube behind the A. Looking to lock off Doritos' side for the shooters and looters.
I would not be surprised if A-Rod come gets him right here. Oh. And A-Rod and Brandon trade. Yep.
Do.
Dalton all the way on their snake
aggressive move
1.
down the snake side.
Yeah,
Dynasty's down to 1 player left in Dorito 2.
Shooters and looters taking the win. Going 4-0 in the prelims as long as Mouse Goldman is clean here with the hang. Yep, he's smart. He's going to ask his player to check before he hangs it. That's experience right there. I mean, Dynasty had to wheel and deal. They went for the snake. At that point, you know, if you get a major, it hurts, but if you die, it hurts worse. So it's kind of a gamble.
Crucial.
You got to take that gamble and, you know, go for it.
Short made a great move, though.
Oh, Short made a great move, but everybody else died around him. That major got 2 guys pulled, and not much he can really do about that point.
Yeah, those like we said, those penalties are devastating. So.
Can I have your hat, please? Darren.
All right, we'll give this hat away. Let's give away.
They're asking for my shirt, too. And you want to they don't want us to
All right,
take
we got a
everything
combo
off.
deal. We got the HK Army hat. snapback, and we also have the Edmonton Impact
Under Armour
t-shirt.
T-shirt. Sent from Mr. Yakimak
That's
himself.
impressive. Under Armour collab, Edmonton Impact. All right, guys.
Are we giving them up?
Yeah.
You want
What's
my
the
dirty?
question?
You want my dirty T-shirt? All right. Oh man, let's see here.
Let's dig deep here. Do a little throwback.
Basically, if you can't answer the correct answer by the end of this OC Flashpoint, you will not get the product. Who was the first pro team that I played for? If you can answer that before this match is over, the hat and the shirt will go to you. But if you can't answer it, we keep it. So who was the first pro team I played for? I feel like I'm losing my T-shirt.
Who is the first professional team that Rainey Stanzik of Edmonton Impact played for?
Let's get this game going. I want to
submit your answer on Twitter, hashtag APL Paintball. Big thanks to Darren and Mr. Mines 23.
Jeez. Stealing the clothes off my back
us on
and the hat off your head.
Giving out more free gear.
About 38 seconds to answer that question correctly. Deal's over if you don't get it.
Guys.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Here we go.
This is a sweat right here.
All right, let's see what Contact can do.
Here we go.
Oh, one of the Contact players loses his loader off the break. Losing 3 bodies.
Bobble on Assassins. Sorry, Zach, you are incorrect. Time is clicking. We have 4.
This is pretty wild. The actual Contact player survived going into the 50 snake.
It looks like we're keeping our
there
hat
was just
and
not
T-shirt.
enough time. Valiant effort by Contact, man. They went for it, but
we get to keep the T-shirt and the hat. Nobody answered correctly, and that's
I say we give it to Darren regardless.
The Darren? You can give your hat to Darren.
How about Mr. Mines gets Rainey's T-shirt?
If Mr. Mines comes find me at the event, I'll give it to him. I'm keeping it. A bet's a bet. You lost.
All right.
This is mine. The answer is actually Dynasty.
It was Dynasty.
Dynasty, 2005.
Team. That was when they were shooting Angels, correct?
Shockers.
Oh, Shockers. That's right. All right. All right, guys. We're going to cut to commercial. Thanks for having me, Rainey.
Glad to be on
here. Pleasure.
Good talking to you, Nobby.
All right. Enjoy the rest of the APL event, guys.
All right, welcome. That was great with the Robbie, Steve, and Rainey. Thank you for coming on there. So we got a couple other guest announcers, this time from Philly Energy. But I got a couple shout outs that I'm going to shout out here. And we got a big shout out to Jim and Joanne Ring in Buffalo, New York. Parents of Tracy Ring, our my hardworking personal assistant that is understanding of their workaholic daughter. So thank you, Jim and Joanne, for letting Tracy work long hours and surviving here in California. So big shout out to Jim and Joanne. And so we're going to bring on, who we got? Maddie Karpinski and
Alex Hamilton.
And Alex Hamilton. So Maddie, put this on. And you're going to put this on.
Hello, Paintball World.
All right,
awesome.
cool. So tell everyone about yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Alex. And this is Maddie. We play for Philadelphia Energy. We decided to come out to this event real quick. I just want to give a quick shout out to our owner, Jeff Trainer, helps us with everything.
What's up, Jeff?
And another shout out to Sean. Actually, this event is amazing. The weather out here is amazing. For those of you who don't know, we've had nothing but snow for the past month and a half.
6 inches of ice, shoveling just the D side of the field for practice. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, so
Not fun, man.
This is the first practice we've gotten to go to where it's not 30 degrees. So this our first event, first playing paintball where it's not 30 degrees. So this is amazing.
Pretty nice out here.
Weather's great.
Yeah, this webcast is awesome, man.
Yeah, this webcast is
great
amazing.
quality.
This event is great. I love this event.
Okay, so you guys get this much time to this match.
All right.
Okay.
This is the teams that are playing. Some information about each of them.
Cool.
And then that's the other match, which is right here, right here.
All right,
So
cool.
You guys are off for the match. So you guys talk, ask questions.
Cool.
All right.
That's the Twitter feed, so she's gonna feed you questions and answers. If you guys have any questions, you got any questions for you guys? Ask questions.
All right, cool,
All right,
guys.
cool.
So it looks like first up we have CP Raiders 2 and Capital Edge DMG playing, and then right after that it'll be CPR Factory and Raw Material. CP Raiders 2 has played really well this event so far. They have 2 guest players. They have Marcelo Margot and Nate Schrader from the LA Ironman. They're guesting with them this event. Have you watched them play at all?
Yeah, I mean, we were watching them because we had to play the pro team, and we weren't sure if they were doing the exact same thing, but they're looking good out there. They're not doing too bad.
Yeah. To you, man.
All right, guys. Can you give a shout out to the Pro Fields dead box ref and member of Team Boom, Travis Redlin?
Huge shout out to Travis Redlin, the ref. The refs are doing a great job this event.
Great quality
has been
ref.
Fantastic. I have not seen a single terrible call yet.
No.
This is amazing. I love it.
Very good stuff.
So first up here we got Raw Material.
No,
and
I think we
CPR
got.
Factory.
Is it CPR
Oh, no,
Factory? Yeah.
correction. Yeah. Cool. So where's the?
So CPR Factory is on your right, I believe. Is that correct?
Raw
Yep.
Material on your right and CPR Factory on your left. 30 seconds to the game starts. Let's see. From the breakouts I've seen, CPR Factory seems to play pretty aggressive. I haven't seen Raw Material play yet. Have you watched them at all, Maddie?
No, I have not. We're going to see what they do on the D side. A lot of players have been pushing, or a lot of teams have been pushing this D side of the field. Snake side's been playing slower, so we'll see what they do.
Looks like Raw
10
Material.
seconds.
10 seconds on the game clock. See what they do here. Okay.
Okay, cool.
2 seconds.
Here we go.
You're watching Raw Material breakout now. Ooh, Raw Material player
Left
punts out early.
1
kill for for CPR Factory.
Yep, you can see the other guys. They're playing this can in the middle here, that money can, trying to wrap in
Money
on that
can.
tower. Oh, they drop a body behind them.
It is a 4-on-2 currently in favor of CPR Factory.
Filling out to the snake side here, trying to control.
Better field position to CPR Factory right now. Raw Material is definitely playing defense right now.
Yep, they got on up to the Dorito 2. Just trying to wrap in on this tower. Tower didn't
Oh, he
see him
almost
move
gets
up.
the shot. 3-2 is wrapping. Looks like he's going to move up now.
Yep, there he is now. You can see that he's trying to wrap in on that tower, trying to control Dorito's side.
The guy on your screen is probably going to start moving in soon as he
Yep.
puts him in. Hey, he gets the elimination
there
out
it
of the
is.
tower. Look
That-
for him to go in a
That's
few
blowing out the
seconds.
D side now, as far as I can see, yeah.
It's just 2 players left on Raw Material, both on the snake side. Look for this
Yep,
game
just
to
in
end
that
pretty
snake
quickly
insert
now.
bunker in the back left. Coming up the middle now. They got to start working together and talking, trying to figure out who's looking where so they can know when to move.
Have plenty of time.
There's a move up the middle.
Here it
The
comes.
tower at the 50.
Makes a move to the 50 tower. I don't think they saw him yet. Oh!
There's another kill.
CPR Factory gets a minor penalty, eliminating both of their D-side players. It is a 1-on-1, I believe. 2-on-1.
Tries to run away here, but doesn't look like it's going to work out.
All right, last
Runs
2
in,
players. for
hangs the
CP
flag there.
Last 2 players to CPR Factory hanging the flag. So that is 1-0 in favor of CPR Factory. 10 minutes and 29 seconds left on the clock.
At the last second there, it looked like it was almost a one-on-one due to that penalty, but he managed to come down the middle of the field last second when he was trying to fill out to the corner and stitched him up in the back a little bit there.
That's good. So next up, we have CP Raiders 2 versus Capital Edge DMG. They're heading on the field. Let you know what side they are in just 1 second. DMG's roster is James Tunningson, Wayne Black, Dean Link, Harrison Reynolds, Benjamin Brown, Andrew Hernandez, Sean Brendel. It looks like CP Raiders are going to be on your left screen. Shout out to Black Pat back
Black
home who couldn't
Pat.
make it to this event. You know we love you, buddy. Thanks for tweeting in. Glad you had to watch this. The weather out here is fantastic. I still can't get over
Yeah, how's
how
it
nice
back in
is.
Philly, guys?
Yeah.
5 degrees? It's like 75
Pat, let us
out
know
here.
if any more snow has fallen.
Yeah. Heard you guys had a tornado warning.
30 seconds on the clock. CP Raiders are going to be on your left.
And
Looks
when we played the pro team, I know they like to lock out a lot, so we'll see if the CP Raiders 2 likes to do that too.
Looks like both Marcelo and Nate Schrader, guessing from Ironman, are on the field for CP Raiders. On your screen right now is DMG. That looks like Sean Brendel, or correction, Benjamin Brown. 10 seconds on the clock.
All right, here we go.
After. All right, so the breakout looks like a conservative breakout for both teams.
Yeah.
Both teams have almost mirrored breakouts.
They're doubled up in that tower on the D side there.
Looks like DMG managed to get out wide on the Dorito side, so right now they have the advantage for sure. Oh, it looks like DMG gets their first elimination out of the back center.
You can see there in the tower, they're trying to just lock down the snake end, the D side, just trying to slow them down.
Ooh, DMG loses a player out of their mini A race bunker. And DMG moves to snake. So right now it is a 4-on-4, I believe. 4-on-4 in favor of, looks like CP Raiders 2 right now. Look for this Raiders player to make a move into the snake coming soon. On your screen right now in the tower is Nate Schrader, shooting D side. He's a pretty aggressive player. I would look for him to start moving up. And there it is. He moves up to the money can.
Yep, they had lost their Dorito corner player. That's why they're able to move up.
Looks like CP Raiders, it's 4-on-2, 4-on-1.
Yeah,
Nate Schrader's
DMG.
running down the field, shoot the tower player.
Yep.
And that is, looks like all players eliminated. So it's 1-0 in favor of CP Raiders. CP Raiders looked really aggressive that point.
Yep.
They came out pretty conservative and made great secondary moves.
Yep, they had their guns up early, looking for those G's early, and then they made those moves up the middle on the D side.
Looks like we're getting a shout out on Twitter from one of our local friends that we play with at the Playground Paintball Park. It's a great field in New Jersey. So shout out to, I can't tell who that is by the username.
Jason
on Playground Legends. Thank you for the shout out.
I guess so.
We're getting asked what type of guns we use. Everybody on Philadelphia Energy shoots Planet Eclipse guns. I personally shoot a Geo 3.1. He shoots another Geo 3.1. Our back players shoot Ego LV1s.
Yep, to get more efficiency out of them. They can shoot 12 pods. We're having them look at the snake, slowing them down over there.
Love Planet Eclipse. I make the best guns in my personal opinion.
No
They're
problems
fantastic.
with them at all the whole event. They shoot straight, never chop a ball.
Yeah,
Planet Eclipse all the way,
fantastic.
seriously.
On that note, might as well give a shout out to the rest of our sponsors. Like I said before, thank you, Jeff Trainer. Also, thank you, HK Army, Planet Eclipse. Also, Spire, no, not this year. Planet Eclipse and HK. LVP, Mike from LVP, thank you for all the help over the years. We couldn't have done any of this without you. Much appreciated.
1 minute.
It's like 1 minute on the game clock here for CPR Factory versus Raw Material.
Yep, Raw Material is down by 1 point now. There's still 10 minutes left in the game, 10.5 minutes left in the game. For their roster, they have Philip Regulin, Randall Alvarez, Corey Heckeldorn, Brandon Catabona, Mikey Ortiz, and Jonathan Lopez. J-Lo.
CP Raiders, or CPR Factory, roster is Matt Robb, Dick Boyne, Jeremy Dingman, Charlie Lopez, and Joe Daly. So it looks like they're only going with 5 this event. So
I think they may have. Is it Aaron's?
So it looks like CPR Factory is playing with the same 5 guys every point.
All
right, we're at 10 seconds now.
On the game clock. On your screen is Raw Material. They broke out pretty conservative last time. Let's see if they do the same. They risked the guy going up the center right into Snake 2.
And it's a big move.
He's eliminated.
They fill the back center out to the Dorito corner really early, trying to control the D side.
And he made the Dorito corner. Currently is a 5-on-4 in favor of CPR Factory.
Yep. Big move up the Dorito side here. You can see on your screen, he's looking inside, shooting cross at the corner, catching him off guard.
Ooh, CPR
gets the kill out of the snake corner.
That's huge. This player in the 50 Dorito really changed the game.
Filling over, doesn't know that he's looking right at him. Gets the kill cross field out of the
huge
snake insert bunker.
I don't think this Dorito guy knows that the Raw Material player is this far up.
No, I think he sees him now. Oh,
on the can, and he's going to come bunker him.
Oh,
nice
and a
move.
good little. Looks like they traded out there.
Looks like you trade him out. Let's take a look. The ref will go in and make a call in a
close.
minute.
May have missed him.
But he's eliminated from the other players. So fantastic play by
Yeah.
Raw Materials Dorito player. Really changing the pace of the game there.
Very aggressive play up the snake side. Even losing that guy going into the snake 2 there, they still were able to push down the D side. And like I said earlier, it seems like this field layout, a lot of teams are trying to push this D side harder. Snake side you can go up, but there's a lot of gaps in it. You can slow them down.
This is definitely a D side focused field for sure. Great play though. Great play by
So
Raw
coming back
Material.
on.
Okay. Looks like there is so the score for the Raw Material and CPR game is 1-1 with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. Coming up now we have Capital Edge DMG and CP Raiders 2. CP Raiders are up 1-0, 10 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. So let's see, we got a minute and 23 seconds till the next point here. It looked like everybody on CPR Factory really turned to look at that snake player when he made that run and allowed this Dorito guy to go all the way down.
Yep, switched the guns over and then just allowed him to come all the way up to the Dorito 3 over here and looked inside, got those 2 snake kills, and opened it up for everyone to move down the field.
1 minute.
Another shout out from home, EC Rampage guys. Thanks for watching. We love you guys. Can't wait to come practice you guys back home. Hope you're enjoying the snow.
Yeah, beautiful California. It's so nice out here. Weather's great.
Everything's great. This whole weekend has been fantastic. I'm so glad that we came.
Me too. Trying to get my tan on.
Yeah, you go back with a tan. Nobody else back home has a tan.
They're hibernating.
So on your screen right now is DMG game planning for their next point. Looks like there's 30 seconds to the next point. DMG last point played pretty aggressive, correct?
Oh, shout out to Big Rick.
Shout out to Big Rick, our coach back home who couldn't make it out for this event. We love you, Rick. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for talking to us. Sorry you couldn't make it. Enjoy this.
Yeah, this broadcast has been so helpful, just reviewing our games and everything like that.
Yeah, this webcast is really amazing.
All right, we're
All
at
right.
5 now.
5 seconds. You're looking at DMG on your screen. Looks like they're gonna have 2
Snake
guns.
runner.
Snake runner, 2 guns off the break. 3 guns up.
Yep.
Snake runner. Snake guy is gonna go to snake 2.
Same
and
move that the other team did.
he makes it. He is in.
Yeah, he's alive in the snake 2 over there.
So it looks like everybody's alive
Yeah.
for both teams here.
5 on 5. Everyone seems to be playing straight up. DMG seems to be shooting crossfield more, and CP Raiders seems to be playing straight up down the field against their mirrors.
Looks like CP Raiders has turned a lot of guns to look at this snake 2 player.
Yep. This D-side tower now is trying to make sure that they don't bump out too far on the Dorito side.
Right now the DMG player on your screen is focusing on controlling the D side. Same thing with the CP Raiders guy over here. Looks like him in the back center and the center Aztec are all looking D side. Interesting to see what they move out of there. I'm surprised Nate Schrader hasn't tried to get out yet.
Yep. Still 5 on 5. They're rolling their guns.
Oh, move being made by DMG to the center can. Looks like he makes it clean.
Yep, and their Snake 2 player, you can't really see too well right now, but he's posted up on the Dorito side, not letting anyone come across the field.
Ooh, elimination off a DMG out of the back center. That's huge. It's an anchor position. Elimination out of there stinks to lose for sure.
You can see that center Aztec player there just looking at the D side, making sure no one's coming up. 2 guns each side.
Looks like center player's trying to make a move, and he makes a move up to the center A. He's going to cut down. Looks like he's aiming toward the D side.
Yep, they seem to be all kind of stuck there in the middle.
I noticed a lot of lower division teams are playing this A a lot.
Yep, fills out to the snake side bunker. He might want to start looking.
Oh, he might get the kill on Nate Schrader here. He's running out to the Dorito 1, and he misses. Nate Schrader makes it out to Dorito 1 for CP Raiders.
Yep, now they have the first Dorito and the snake insert bunker. You're going to see them looking
did he
to
get him right there?
counterpunch.
All right, looks like CP Raiders have found out that the A is there. Look for one of them to come and remove him in a little second.
Moves over to
the center tent. An elimination off the D side behind him. This leaves DMG's player the farthest guy on the Dorito side, so they're going to be in trouble in a few seconds, it looks like.
They're going to put it
and
together
right
soon
there,
here.
Nate Schrader makes the Dorito move.
Oh, but their center guy gets it too there. You can see their Snake 2 player is still alive.
On your screen, it's the Snake player who has to play extremely tight at this point. Nate Schrader is wrapping around the Dorito side.
Yep, and they're coming up now into the Dorito 4 here.
Ooh, looks like Nate
He's
Schrader
getting
might
checked
have
out by
gotten
the
bounced.
ref. Yeah.
Ooh, elimination out of the Snake side for DMG. This leaves 1 player left for DMG in the Snake corner.
Yep, and he's looking D side. No one's really filling over to the Snake side yet. It's a 3-on-1, I believe.
Looks like CP Raiders just piece it together, and they know he's the last guy left, so it's only a matter of seconds
Yep,
now.
and CP Raiders are up on points, so they may be trying to just slow play it, maybe waiting for them to buzz it here.
That's true.
Yep, now they're spreading the field a little bit more. They put it together.
Yeah, they figured it out.
You can see him just hiding in. There they are at the center A, trying to pinch out that back left.
And I think it's coming right here, and
there it is.
DMG
There's that
player is
elimination.
eliminated.
Now they,
Looks like
they
is
might
that,
try
is
and
that Sawyer Smith?
there's
Sawyer
the buzzer.
Smith getting the elimination from the A out of the snake corner. That was a great move up to the A. Oh man. Where do we guys? We're getting asked on Twitter where we're play out by Braxton Suit. We've historically been playing out of Lehigh Valley Paintball, but currently we've just been playing around all sorts of fields, trying to get the best practices in with other teams we can. Fields we've been doing the past 3 weeks are the playground in New Jersey, Long Live Paintball in New Jersey to practice another
Shout
pro
out to
team.
Jim. Long live.
Shout out to Jim to play another team, New England Avalanche, and Lehigh Valley Paintball. Right now.
All right. Ben Morrow. Hey, Matty K. Naham.
Shout out to Benjamin Morrow. He played on one of our lower division teams last year. He's a great guy. Thanks for watching. Shout outs to everybody in everyone north of Quebec.
Quebec.
Quebec. 3 feet of snow in the past 8 days.
Yeah,
so
we feel your pain.
we know all about it, man.
Shipping ice off turf is no fun. All right, we're out 2 seconds now.
2 seconds. CPR versus Raw Material.
Oh, it looks like almost everybody left
looks
early.
Like Raw Material leaves early.
I don't know what the ref is going to do.
Player
Didn't. I don't think he pulled anybody.
Sean.
It was
Can you
close.
answer this? It's my teammate. Looks
Alright,
like CPR Raiders lose 2 bodies.
5 on 5, filling out to the Dorito side here,
CPR
matching
fills
the
out to
move.
Dorito.
Filling deep into the snake now. He's up to snake 2. And they're matching moves on both sides of the field. They both teams have a snake player.
Looks like currently right now, it looks like Raw Material has the advantage right now. It looks like they got their Dorito side down. Oh, they also have a Snake 2 player. So right now, Raw Material definitely has the advantage over CPR Factory. Ooh. On your screen, it looks like the Snake 2 player just got an elimination on the
Cross field from the Dorito side tower, and that tower is really important. We found that to be really key, just slowing down either side of the field.
So that's huge. The player on your screen right now is the last player on.
You see him standing up over, looking for a move inside on the highway,
and
coming
here
down.
It comes. He's and he eliminates the Snake player.
Stands up.
And that is game.
And you can see the Dorito side player even here running down the field. And they
So it looks like
right there.
Raw Material is playing really aggressive on both sides of the field. They've been really willing to go down the Dorito side and the Snake field.
And sacrifice
Snake
those
side, yeah.
bodies early.
Huge shout out to them. Currently, it is Raw Material 2-1 on CPR Factory. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. So this is still still a winnable game for CPR Factory, but with individual play like Raw Material strong right now, it's going to be hard for them to make a comeback if they keep playing as strong as they have been this match.
Yep, and once you go up on points and the clock starts lowering down, you're not going to risk those bodies because you know they have to come and get you. You're going to push those guns up, cross field, let them run into your guns.
Yeah. So it looks like in a minute and 30 seconds, we're going to see Raiders and DMG back on the field. We'd like to give a shout out to our coach, Rick Geyer, back at home. Once again, thank you for everything. You're the best. We love you. Sorry you couldn't come out and enjoy the weather with us, but real world has problems too.
Yeah, he's been coaching us over speakerphone after our games because he's been watching them all online because the quality's been so great here. He's been able to see what we're doing, making the mistakes, and
yeah, this webcast really makes it easy for us to adjust our game and allow him to see it, which has been awesome.
Yep.
All right. So it looks like here, Sean's giving me the okay here to do a giveaway. We're going to give an APL hat signed by both me, Alex Hamilton, and Matty Karpinski from Philadelphia Energy. All right, what do we want to ask? So what we're going to do is we're going to ask a question on the Twitter account and hashtag APL Paintball. First person to answer the question gets the hat. So, Matty, what do we want to ask?
I mean, I could think of a few questions, but I don't know if they're going to know what our previous team was before Philly Energy as we came up as a group playing Division I MPPL. That's a good one. All right, so this is going to be our question here. Do we have to type it in or? All right. The question's going to be back in 2012 season and 2011 season, Philly Energy came up as a group on the team. What was our team name playing Division I in MPPL?
So
first answer gets a hat.
First answer gets an APL hat signed by both me, Alex Hamilton, and Matty Karpinski. So looks like we got 10 seconds on the clock here. CP Raiders and CP Raiders and DMG. It looks like Sawyer Smith is back out again, and he's going to run. DMG looks like their Dorito runner is going to go too, and he slides into the Dorito 1, and he makes it.
Oh no, he's got eliminated there.
Sawyer Smith gets eliminated out of the center. So it's currently 4-on-4. Both teams have lost a player.
Yep, they dropped the corner guy there.
DMG loses a corner guy. CP Raiders loses Sawyer Smith out of the center. So it looks like currently CP Raiders has an advantage right now. They have players out on both sides.
And you can see that Dorito side push is really important. They might still just...
Looks like this DMG guy, or this CP Raiders guy is going to go in a snake right now. Let's see what
you can see him trying to battle out. DMG just lost another
guy.
guy.
He gets the elimination.
Looks like they're...
And he gets another one.
2 more. Their snake side is just destroying DMG right now. They're up to Dorito 2, but I think their snake side is blown out. They're going to put it together shortly here.
You got CP Raiders players running everywhere. There's blood in the water. They know.
Damage control.
It's 5-on-2.
Moving up to the center there.
And
Dives through over. He got clipped up. Moving in. Moving up to the center 50 snake. Center 50 snake and Dorito 3 on this side. Dorito 2 and
that's another elimination
Tower.
Tower.
He's running down.
Looks like he got bounced.
Seaside Tower is trying to put him in. He goes and gets the guy. I think he may have gotten both
eliminated. Ooh, so fantastic play by CP Raiders snake player and Nate Schrader over here, getting 2 kills off the D side. And it looks like for the snake play, that was number 77, CP Raiders.
We'll see who this is.
Let's see who that is right there. That guy. I don't know his number. I don't know his name. Let's see right here.
And that puts them up 3-0 with only 6 minutes left in the match. Now, a lot of teams, the 3-point deficit, it's really hard to come back from. I'm sure you all know. With only 6 minutes left in the game.
That great snake play by CP Raiders was from Smith. So, no, he was wearing Smith's jersey. Sawyer Smith was in the middle. Who's the snake player for your team? Who's the snake player for CP Raiders?
I don't know. I think it's either Steve Kayla's team. I didn't know the same thing.
All right, so it looks like all right, so it looks like Mike Kale with fantastic play over on the snake side for CP Raiders. All right, let's see. We got some answers here. So first answer, Arsenal Kids. That is not correct. I know nobody on the team played for Arsenal Kids. They were one of our rival teams. All right, so that is not correct, Mr. Mime. Looks like Dynasty 2 is the correct answer by our friend from Playground Legends, the Jasono?
The Jasono.
The Jasono. So, Jasono, you win the hat signed by us. Congratulations, you were right on the money. We just send a private message to APL Paintball League, and we'll send it off to you.
Yep.
APL Paintball. So, congratulations.
Yep. Impact Echo, good guess. They're from Canada. We play those guys all the time in MPPL. Playing as Thunder Buddies now over in the PSP division.
So looks like 30 seconds to the start of this next game. We got CPR Factory and Raw Material. Currently, Raw Material is winning 2-1.
Yep, and there's still plenty of game time left. It's still a ball game here.
Excessive. Yeah, plenty of time coming down here. Also looks like CPR Factory likes to play aggressive too, so they have plenty of time to make a comeback here.
Yep.
Plenty of time.
5 seconds.
5 seconds to start. On your screen is Raw Material. Looks like he's going to run to the snake side pretty far. Heavy guns by CPR Factory. Looks like they had all 4 guns up, but they do not eliminate anybody off the break.
Yep.
So that was a huge risk.
Making it out to the Dorito 1.
Ooh, elimination from Raw Material out of the back center. That's a tough loss, man, especially on this field. Back center really shuts down this field.
Yep, and you see they're matching their move on the Dorito side here, which is really key. Like I said earlier, every team has been pushing down, but he got eliminated. He got clipped up there. It looks like from the center Aztec, little mini Aztec there, looking at the Dorito side.
And an elimination out of the snake side in about 1 second. That might be a penalty, Maddie. I'm pretty sure I saw him get shot.
We'll see if the ref's checking him out here.
Let's see. It might be coming.
Ooh, so look at him. He calls him clean.
He's clean. So currently it is 5-on-3 in favor of CPR Factory.
Yeah, but you see here,
CPR Factory just running all over the place. They see it. They know this game.
The D side is blown out, and they're trying to take their time coming across, but 2 guns are shutting this Dorito side player down, looking cross-field at him because they know that they have to stop him. They do get a guy into the snake now.
Ooh, looks like the Mini A player takes a bounce.
Oh, calling him out.
Oh, no, it broke.
Ref. Yep.
All right, so it is currently 5-on-2. And both
working into the 50 snake now.
Both Raw
Mini
Material
A's trying
players.
to do damage control.
He's got to be careful here. If you get a penalty,
2 players
here,
in
carry on to
Dorito.
the next match.
Unorthodox. You know, 2 guns is better than 1, but see how it works out.
On your screen, it looks like two CPR Factory players playing the same bunker. Looks like they just want to get.
No.
They're piecing together. This guy coming up the center is probably going to do a run through in a few seconds here.
Yeah,
I think he's starting to piece it together.
Yep. Corner guy's
And
trying to
he makes
control the
run.
wire.
He goes for the run.
The A is trying to look inside, do damage
he's gonna
control.
make it.
Just the A, mini A there. Oh, gets called out. Trying to go get him. But now they've spread the field enough. They're going to take their time,
And it looks like.
pinch him out.
And there it is.
There's that
the
final kill.
elimination. CPR Factory tying the game up. That makes the score 2-2. All tied with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left.
48.
47. Great play. Great back and forth battle between these two teams. Seems
Yep.
to both play really aggressive and really capitalized off moves and stuff.
Good flying head there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of times these teams have been putting guns up and they've been matching aggressively. You know, if you get out a player out on this D side and if you're not able to match his move or shut him down, they're gonna come right down and shoot all your guys out. So, good job of these teams matching each other's moves, getting into the snake.
So in 40 seconds, we're gonna have CP Raiders and Capital Edge DMG on again.
Yeah, now this point's gonna be interesting. They're up 3-0 with 6 minutes left. You know, 3
DMG
points
needs to get moving.
Yeah, they're gonna have to come at him and score some points. I mean, CP Raiders in my mind is gonna try and get some G's off the break. Play a little less risky, but it doesn't mean you can't go down and score a point.
So realistically, DMG has to score a point every 2 minutes, an average of 2 minutes a point.
Yep.
So
6 minutes and 4 seconds left in game time, and 10 seconds till we go now.
Although we've seen some fast points on this layout. We've also seen a lot of slow points, but
Yep.
we've seen some really fast points.
Yeah, we've seen some teams already make it into that Snake 2 move up the middle and
So
over.
Look for extremely aggressive play from DMG this match, or this game.
You see the crowd there hanging out.
Yeah, crowds on your screen. DMG running the Snake corner and Dorito side right into Snake 1. Snake 1 player is eliminated. That's a tough loss.
Yep,
Although
so
they get an elimination themselves out of the center Aztec.
Yep, so it looks like it's 4-on-4 paintball right now.
4-on-4. Right now, I'd give the better field position to DMG, but all the Raiders really have to do is sit and wait at this point. They're up by 3 points.
You can see the Dorito player here getting ready to try and move up the field. You see the cross field shot coming from that Snake side insert, that A, just crossing up, putting paint right in front of him so he can't come in.
That's going to be a tough move, though, because Raiders have both their tower player and their back center player sitting on that gap. It's going to be hard for him to get out. Especially now, it looks like their tower player for Raiders is moving up, and he's going to cut that down.
There you go. Finding a gap in the middle of the field.
So on your screen is Nate Schrader and I believe Dave Pando. Nate Schrader and Dave Pando on your screen right here. Nate Schrader making a big move up to the center, and he makes it into the center tower alive.
Yep,
Dave Pando matches the move right behind him.
Yep, that frees up the move to get to the next Dorito. 5 minutes of game time left.
Ooh, elimination out of the mini A.
Yeah, it's not looking good for DMG right now.
Yeah, GMG players are really going to have to step up here. It's going to be... Ooh, looks like Marcelo might have gotten shot out of the back center area. Oh, nope, he is clean. That was a bounce.
So the Dorito side player here putting the guy in and trying to wrap on the back right. Back right's looking D side, and they're switching back and forth, just trying to do damage control at this point. Snake side corner looking at the Dorito player.
Right now it is a 3-on-2 in favor of Raiders.
Yep, they have 3 guys at the center 50 now.
Oh, elimination out of tower,
And they-
and looks like
they buzz
DMG forfeits the point.
Yep.
Makes the score. All right, that makes the score in favor of Raiders 4-0 with 4 minutes left on the clock.
All right, we got a question. What games do we have coming up next? Next set will be CPR Factory, or... Oh, I'm sorry, that's what's going on now. San Diego Pirates versus Crush, and Houston Heat versus CP Raiders.
Another question from Spike Wesker over here. Yeah, wants to know what the D-side field boundaries are. On the webcast, you'll see the green turf, and on the other side is black. It's rocks and stuff. Or I believe, I don't know, some. But the green turf, the edge of the green turf is the out-of-bounds line for the D-side.
Yeah. We can see a few other fans from back home getting the answer correct, but we have to give it to the first person who got it. Shout out to all those people.
Thank you for answering in, though, guys. We really appreciate it. So coming back on the field right now in a minute is CPR and Raw Material. And the game
Score's
is
tied up.
all tied up.
1 minute.
So far, I'd say, generally speaking, Raw Material, I think, has been playing a little better. I also think they've been playing a little individual paintball. It looks like CPR seems to be playing more of a team game. They seem to be more focused on a strategy.
Yeah, and they've been risking the guys deep, but, you know, it's getting the guns to switch out wide, and they're able to go up the middle, too. So we're going to see what they're going to be able to do.
We'll see.
You know, there's still 5 minutes and 47 seconds of game time left. The score's tied up, you know, and my strategy would be look for those G's early, you know, try and counter punch, you know. If you get a guy running out to the Dorito side, you kill him, try and, you know.
Another thing is
come
probably
down
not helping
Dorito.
them is for CPR Factory is they only have 5 guys, so every person is playing every point. That's going to start wearing down on them toward the end of the day. CPR on your screen right now. CPR Factory. All ready to go?
10 seconds.
10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Looks like CPR is also going to run, too. Looks like both teams are looking to
Raw
run.
material there.
Ooh, Raw Material looking to have 2 in the back center and a runner D side, and he's off.
He runs to the Dorito 1.
And he makes it.
Gets in
He
safe.
makes it into Dorito 1. Oh, but they lose their back center guy filling over. Huge elimination. That
Yeah,
leaves the Dorito side player for Raw Material over
Yeah.
here all alone against.
Yep, they have the corner, the Dorito side tower, and the center Aztec there, all picking on that Dorito 1 player. It's a small little Dorito, and you can see he's getting pinched in there,
Ooh,
trying
but
to
a
communicate over.
Huge elimination out from CPR Factory out of the tower. This allows the Dorito guy. It's going to free him up in a few seconds if they don't fill
Yep.
it over.
Coming up
And they
Dorito
do
side here.
just that. So as it looks right now, it looks like CPR has better field position for this field, but we'll
They also
see.
get into the snake.
CBR player makes the move into Snake 1.
5 minutes.
When you screen in the Dorito 1, he's wrapping, he's looking to go, and he makes the move to Dorito 2.
Yep, they're in each other's mirrors now.
They're mirrored up, all on this D side. It looks like the player for CPR is in the tower, is just supporting his Dorito guy, figuring out what he needs. It also looks like their center Aztec guy is also shooting D side. So they're really trying to lock down this Dorito player, probably after the great play he had 2 points ago. Probably picked up on that.
They're matched up in the snake now also.
Match up the Snake.
Yep, snake 1.
All right, so looks right now both teams are about equal on field position.
Yeah, and it might be a little bit hard to see, but you cannot see the snake wire from the snake 1. Snake 1 is a little bit inside from the snake wire.
So you see the next elimination is probably might make the might choose the outcome of this game.
Looks like it's 4-on-4 right now.
Huge point for both teams.
Yep, you can hear them all communicating cross field, trying to get the calls correct, trying to put it together, trying to make sure all the zones are covered.
Ooh, CPR player makes a move from Snake 1 to Snake 2. You notice that both teams are playing pretty slow this point. There's a huge point. It's tied up. Neither team wants to lose this point.
Yep, there's 3 minutes and 45 seconds left, so if they lose this point,
huge elimination out of the Doritos.
they lose this point, it's going to be hard to come back with, 3 minutes or 2 minutes left.
Currently, CPR makes an elimination out of the Dorito side. That puts them in the driver's seat. The ball is in their court. They can definitely win this point.
Snake player trying to wrap, looking for a shot on the inside there. Makes it up to the Snake 2. It's matched up in Snake 2 on both sides.
Matched moves. They've been matching each other's moves all
Yep.
day.
That's what a lot of teams have been doing. Snake player looking inside there.
Looks like the CPR player really wants to move here. Both the Snake players just waiting for each other to make moves. They're both posted down the same lane.
Yeah, you can't drop that Snake side. You haven't been able to get a lot of kills from it, but if you don't pay attention to
sneaky
it,
move by a CPR player up to the center mini A. I don't think the Snake 2 guy knows he's there yet. If he plays loose, ooh, an elimination out of the Snake side for CPR. This gives Raw Material the Snake side all alone.
yeah, there's nothing over there for him. That the center A there is trying to, or the little A is trying to look crossfield, trying to shoot at that gap to not let him pass the Snake 2. He's just posted on it, just waiting for him to come by. I don't think he knows he's looking at that gap.
So just like that, this game, elimination off the D side for Raw Material.
Yep, and you can see the Dorito player there just rapping really hard right now on his bunker, shooting at the back left.
Both players for Raw Material on the Snake side, so this allows the Dorito player for CPR to wrap around.
Yep, there
Basically
goes the
do
Snake
whatever he
player
wants
trying to
over
make
there.
some moves. He's getting
I
up
don't
to
think
that-
they saw the move. This Snake player might get 2 quick eliminations to turn this game around.
He's in that little dog bone there. I don't think they know he's there.
I don't think they know he's there either, Matty.
Makes a good move up in there, trying to stay tight. Doesn't know where he is in the Snake.
For possible.
2 minutes left now in the
and
game.
he bounces the player.
2 minutes left in the game.
They figured out where he is, Matty. Looks like the mini
It's
A
a
player knows
3-on-2.
exactly where the Snake player is. He goes to make the run. He's making the run, and he trades with the jumps over
No.
the beam. Did he get him?
Looks
No,
like he's
looks
still
like
in.
he got shot before he got
Looks
there.
like it's 2-on-2 right now. Snake, 50 Snake, and
He is
Snake corner,
clean,
and then there's
2-on-2.
Dorito 4 and Dorito side tower.
Looks like we got 2 players on the Snake side for raw material and 2 players on the Dorito side for CPR.
Oh, they're going to try and pick on their Snake 1 now. He made it all the way down the end of the field.
Fantastic. Raw material player shoots another Snake player off the side.
They don't know where he is. It's a
CPR player runs down the Dorito side, and he gets the... He trades. Oh!
Oh
He's
my
on the flag.
goodness! So close. Both players had run for the gate at the same time, but it looks like
the CPR player touched the gate, but was he hit before he touched the gate?
it was so close. The raw material player had looked like he just touched it a second later. I think the other guy beat him down.
Let's see what the refs have to say
I don't
about
know if
this.
he was clean or not.
Refs are having a meeting on the field to determine if he was shot or not.
They're trying to get the call right on this. It was really close. Turns out it was
close.
players left. They both ran for the start gate. All you have to do to score a point is tag the fence, and it looks like
he touched it too late. He was eliminated when he touched it, so that gives raw material the point.
Yeah, there might be a penalty ensuing from that playing on or dirty hang. I'm not too sure. Raw material gets the point.
Raw material taking the 3-2 lead with only 1 minute and 10 seconds left. That was a huge point for them.
Yeah, and that's a smart move there because you know, even if you eliminate all players, all you have to do is go down and tag the start gate there to score the point. So even if there's 5 guys up and you manage to sneak down through the middle, you know, go prone, crawl up the middle, tag the start gate, you win.
All right, so it looks like on our Twitter account, Dago Message Tank, please, he wants us to shout out to Headhunters Paintball in Central America. We love seeing paintball being played in all other countries and everything. Great, it's fantastic to see paintball players getting out. I hope you guys are enjoying the warm weather down there as well as we are here in California. All right, so we're going to go to commercial break, guys. We'll be right back. Yeah, because I had to practice this weekend in 30-degree weather. All right, so we are back. The score, it actually turns out that the CP Raiders won 4-0 against DMG, so that game is over. So the only game we are watching right now is Raw Material versus CPR Factory. They are current Raw Material up 1 point with only 1 minute 10 seconds left.
Yeah, there's a minute 10 seconds left. Now, Raw Material, you know, if they're able to get that G early and lock out, you know, they're going to have to push and run into their guns. We've seen teams do it, but they're going to have to come for them in 1 minute.
Yeah, look for CPR Factory to be running around a lot this point.
You know,
Raw Material is probably just going to sit on their guns, too.
Yeah, we've seen teams try and go to that Snake 2 up the middle move, and we've also seen teams trying to go big on the Dorito side.
I think CPR Factory was the team that did break the Snake 2 and made it, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that again.
10 seconds.
10 seconds on the clock. On your screen is Raw Material. Looks like they're going to have a pretty conservative breakout, I would assume.
CPR Factory is down 1
lots
point.
of guns for CPR right here. All 5 guys are going to be gunning. Yeah.
Looks like all 10 guns up on the field.
Yeah, it looks like everybody is shooting. Looks like they want those eliminations.
Oh, no.
Oh, possible penalty for Raw Material here. Oh, just elimination. All right, so CPR loses a player too. 4-on-4.
It fills the bunker where he had his teammate had gotten shot out of. Looks like that's key to shutting down the Dorito side for
Looks
their
like
game
Raw
plan.
Material wants this point margin too. They are playing aggressive as well.
Yep. Raw Material's in the Snake. Oh, big move up to the Dorito
Big move up to Dorito 2. Did he make it? Oh, elimination out of the Snake side for CPR. 30 seconds left on the clock. Looks like
They got to come soon. Raw Material knows this.
Dorito player for CPR wrapping around. He's
Working up to Dorito 4 now.
looks like he made it. He gets an elimination.
Raw Material needs to get their guns rolling because they are coming
15 seconds. 15 seconds. CPR is running up the field. Can they do it? 10 seconds. They gotta go. They gotta go.
9.
8.
They need to go now.
7.
They need to sacrifice that body and go.
He's gotta go. 3 seconds. Oh, it doesn't look like they're gonna be able to. Oh, they're not gonna be able to hang it in time, and that is game. Game
close
over the
there.
time. Raw Material beats out CPR Factory 3-2.
Yeah, and it looks like they had almost all the eliminations there. They just needed to shove bodies down the middle.
Yeah.
Trying to get that guy out, sacrifice it. You know, it only takes one guy to hang the flag.
That
Score
was a
point.
super close point, though. They almost pulled it out.
Yep, they had bodies on break. You know, they got those G's early, played 4-on-4 for a second, and they shoved it down on Dorito's side.
Well, that's it for this set, guys. So next up is, where are we looking at here? So next up is the San Diego Pirates versus, is it just for Crush?
Yeah, it's Crush.
Just
there.
Crush. And Houston Heat versus the CP Raiders. And we have Chris from Virtue coming up to take over for our spot. So thanks for having us on. Are we left out? Thanks for having us on, guys. We had
Thank
a
you.
blast coming up. So
Shout out to Zach Bartlestone.
shout out for
Avalanche.
Zach Bartlestone,
coming
Avalanche,
home.
making fun of us. We hate you.
We're going to come home and stream with you guys.
We'll play you guys next weekend.
Long
We'll
live, I
shoot you a
guess.
lot for it.
Some of our guys might be there this weekend. I don't know. It's
and-
snowing or not.
Yeah. Once again, huge shout out to Jeff Trainer for making this all possible. Jeff, without you, there's no way we would have been able to be here.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Thank you.
Sorry you couldn't be here today, but we know you're hanging out with Mike Tyson. We know you have more important things to do than hang out with us.
All right, San Diego
All right.
Pirates on the field and Crush coming out. We're going to go watch this
All
game.
right, guys. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day. Thanks for watching the webcast, guys.
Soulfly jerseys by Life Sports. Super lightweight, articulated padding, venting in all the right places, custom made in the USA. Visit lifesports.com for more information. What the hell is going on here?
You told me to shoot a video about being so fly.
You're an idiot! Soulfly jerseys by Life Sports. Super lightweight, articulated padding, venting in all the right places, custom made in the USA. Visit lifesports.com for more information.
Rules in place. There are ideas about the ways things are supposed to be. There's no room for newcomers, but still we showed up. They said we couldn't do it. They said we wouldn't last. They told us to get lost. But we we found a new way, we made it our way. They told us we couldn't challenge the system. They told us to back down. They told us to get off the field, but we dug our heels in deeper. And there, on the field, we discovered that we are not alone, and we are not going anywhere.
Told me to shoot a video about being so fly. You're an idiot!
So Fly jerseys by Life Sports. Super lightweight, articulated padding, venting in all the right places, custom made in the USA. Visit lifesports.com for more information.
All right, we are back. Pro matchups coming up. We have San Diego Pirates versus Detroit Crush and Houston Heat versus CP Razors. Both games have Sunday implications. The Pirates need to beat Crush and beat them with a wide point spread if they're going to have a chance to make Sunday. The Pirates beat the Raiders earlier today, the 3-2, but they lost to Houston Heat 3-2, and they lost to Philly Energy. So if they're going to win a tiebreaker, they need to win convincingly and get that point spread up there. Looks like Pirates lost a player off the break. Crush playing very aggressive. Broke out now and now is into the Snake 2 and has 4 live on the back. Snake corner, Dorito 1, tower, and command center. Kind of see, there's the Brandon Cornell, guest player for the Pirates. I only have roster for one team here. There's Cornell trying to work down that side. Crush has now put 2 people in the Snake, and Cornell's moving up to Snake 2. Oh, Crush player out of the command center is gone. So the Pirates 4 live and the Crush 4 live. Crush have Snake 1 and 2. Pirates have Snake 2, back center, tower, and Dorito 1. Crush have Dorito 1, tower, and then there's 2 Snake players. Cody Dufon moving up to the money can. We need a box and stuff too, huh? I am just joined in the booth by Chris from Virtue. has
guys,
brought a
what's
bunch of
up? Hey,
toys to show us, but we're going to talk about this game in the break. We're going to show off all these cool toys he has here. Looks like, oh, Cody trying to move up the Doritos and then gets eliminated. Cody does that sometimes, that he can sense the move, knows what needs to happen, but it would have been better to communicate with his Dorito player to move up there rather than do it himself. But Cody's a smart player, but sometimes a little antsy, wants to get up there on the field for the Pirates. So now 2 players left. Oh, the Crush player tries to move up the snake. Didn't know Brandon Cornell was still there in the snake, and so gets eliminated. So now it's 3-on-3 with, oh, another Crush player eliminated from Dorito 1. And Pirates now in commanding. They have command of this match. Oh, and there he goes.
Great
So
shot.
3
Great
alive
move.
with 12 minutes left to go in that. Looks like the Pirates are going to get a quick point there.
You know, I'm not sure about that Crush guy. It seemed like he was just like hiding there at the end, you know?
Yeah, I
He was
heard him
just-
yelling a little bit. I think that he felt that he shot that snake player. Crush were in good spots, but the key of the game was when the Crush player went from snake 2 to snake 3, didn't realize the Pirates player was in snake 3 already,
Yeah.
shot him, and that's what happened. So Pirates get a good point there, and they need it. They need some points and build their margin. But now we got Houston Heat versus CP Raiders.
Coming up.
And now both these are Virtue teams, right? They're both shooting the Spires.
Well, Heat is using the Spire because they like it. We don't have a contract with them.
Oh,
so
they just shoot at the light. Well,
it's-
that's even
it's the
better.
one they
That's
prefer,
even
exactly,
better, right?
yeah.
That's it. So they're shooting because they like it, and
Of course, everybody uses it because they like it, right? But, you're not going to use something you don't like. But
and,
anyway, that's
there you go. And the Raiders are shooting it because they are under contract and shooting
Yeah.
the Spire, and they also like it.
yeah.
And which is great. So we have only 20 seconds left, so we can't look at the toys quite yet, but we'll talk about them as we go.
Little
Uh-oh,
toys
look
here.
at some toys. They are coming. Watch out. But Houston Heat CP Raiders, if the Raiders beat the Heat, then the Raiders will have the #1 seed in the Pro
All right.
Division. If Heat beat Raiders, then Heat will have the #1 seed.
Okay.
So a lot on the line here.
Both teams breaking out to the corners.
The Raiders had a tough match this morning with the Pirates. Went down to the last minute of the game, and the Pirates were able to pull it off. And it got a win 3-2.
Looks like Raiders dropping a guy. So five alive on Heat, 4 alive on the Raiders.
Yeah, look like Rich Avia eliminated for the Raiders. And we saw this earlier, but Tim Montrester is playing, looks like Dorito corner.
You know, that's a perfect spot for Tim because he likes to hide. So he just moved up now, right? Is that him?
No,
He
no,
just
that's not
moved-
him. He's,
that's
oh, yeah,
not
he
him?
did. You're right. He moved up to Dorito 1.
He's in Dorito 1 now.
Yep.
But Tim is the ultimate hider, actually.
Thomas Taylor eliminated, trying to make it into Snake 1. So Heat now dropped 1. So now it's 4-on-4. Nick Sloviak bouncing back from that backline tower to the center. But now Greg Sewers is all the way at the Dorito 50.
CP just bumped to the A there. Looks like they might be getting ready to make a move in the snake.
They're in that mini A for sure. He knows he's in the center 50, the 50 Dorito, and Greg Sewers is causing problems. They're calling it out. But Heat is making a hard push down this Dorito side. Let's see if Raiders can figure out a way to counter it.
Now Greg is just
he's
really
just on it.
controlling that
He
side.
sure is. But looks good. Oh, the Heat player in the snake corner, little bob and a weave there. He's checking to see if he got hit. It looks like it bounced. That at least looks like Tim over there. I think we called it wrong. Tim is actually in the
When I
snake
look
corner.
at Raiders here, it looks like everybody except for their back center, I guess, is looking on the left side of the field.
It is,
right?
and look, and Nick Sloviak sees
Oh, now
that,
they
and he
just
goes
switched
into
to
the
right.
snake.
Yep, Nick's in the snake, and Raiders fill the snake as well. They're in snake 1 as well.
And Greg is all the way on the Raiders Dorito now, and is taking out.
Taking out Dorito 1. Now his Raiders are in snake 2. I don't think
Yep.
anybody knows that. He's posted right on this 40 Dorito.
Heat is-
Let's see what happens. If he can just almost hide a little bit there.
There it is, man. Greg is killing it
Greg's
right
an
now.
animal.
He is killing it. And there it is. He's going to take at.
Sloviak closing it out with the run through there. Almost
Yeah,
getting
no.
shot by his own player, maybe.
It was. That they played that very strongly.
And that was a good point to watch, though.
Yeah,
that was a really good.
That was a good point for sure, both ways. Raiders didn't take as much ground, and he took a lot of ground. And then, but when Greg comes all the way up to the other side of the Dorito, you can't do much. Can't do much. All right, we got 45 seconds. Show us what you got.
45 seconds. Okay, so we've got. This is your standard 140 round pod. You know, if you count it, it's 135.
Okay.
All right, 135.
I got it.
balls.
I'll hold it. This is 145.
This is the Virtue pod here. Here we go, right here.
Okay.
This is the Virtue 135. This also holds the same amount of paint. So we're about 2 inches shorter, and it holds the same amount of paint.
I don't believe that. It holds the same amount of paint? No way.
Amount of paint. Let's see. So we'll go here, fill it. Oh, we gotta
actually
pack
holds
these
a little
down in
more.
there. No, it's you know, when they're round, the balls are round, so you always got to pack them. There you go. Same amount of paint, shorter pod. Now we're gonna go in the 10 seconds. You have a 165 round pod. So this pod's the same size as this, and it holds 165 rounds. So this is gonna be coming along here soon. So you can have the same size pod and carry more paint, or smaller
Holy
pod
moly.
and carry the same.
We're going to talk more about that in a second. That's a little crazy. You just blew my mind. That was a magic trick. It had to be a magic trick. All right, so Pirates lose another player off the break. I think it's the same guy, Andrew Jobert. He goes the same one got shot first, the last point, but they were able to win that last point against Crush. 11:15 left to go.
Crush is 5 alive.
Looks that way, yep. Dorito 1, back center, tower.
Oh, they just dropped one. Crush just lost Dorito 1.
Oh, Crush player trying to make it
Oh.
into Snake 1.
even
Did
get
not
close.
go. Nope, not even close.
Pirates looks like they made it in the snake. Is he clean? Looks like it.
Yeah, and that's Brandon Cornell again doing a lot of work for them. Oh,
and a
major
penalty.
Crush. And that is all she wrote for Crush.
You know, that's really hard to come back from now.
Yeah,
Now they're 2-0. They got the penalty. Now explain the rule here. What happens?
Well, there's no penalty. There's no rule. They eliminated everybody, so there wasn't any extra people had to pull.
Okay.
So they're not gonna have to play short. They're not gonna have to do anything.
So next point, they'll start 5 on 5.
Start 5. So the Pirates looking good with 10:25. I think they should tag this. I don't like this plan of waiting because they really need the point differential for Sunday if they want a chance to make it to Sunday, and so they really need to tag this. And I don't like the chance of wasting that 30 seconds. I think they need
just ran that in.
I think she just ran it in, and they should have taken it. And but we'll see if that 30 seconds makes a difference online. All right, show us more magic. Show us more
let's
magic.
see the
So
magic.
no,
Go back
tell
to
us
the
back.
pods.
I don't understand. Show me the short one and the big one. How can this one hold the same amount as this one? What I mean, are they the same?
So basically, what the deal is this pod right here, the molding process, they have to have the top taper down to the bottom. So it's wider at the top and it tapers down to the bottom. We use a different construction in our pod, so it's a consistent diameter all the way through. At its widest, these pods are exactly the same. You know, you can see it gets wider here, and then it tapers down in the standard pod. This is the same thickness and the same diameter all the way across the length of the pod. So it allows you to hold the same amount of paint and be 20% smaller. I mean, you can see that. There's a big difference there. So your pack gets a lot shorter.
And as it fits in the pack just normal, right? Because it's the same size.
Yep. And this one now is the same size as this one, but it holds 165. So if you can say, well, I want to have the same size pack, hold 165 rounds and hold more. Now you can actually go and say, okay, I'm going to go from like a 9-pod pack to a 7-pod pack, right? So you can actually drop a couple pods with this. Or you can make your pack a lot shorter.
And what are these going to retail for?
Soon. So that's all being worked out here. Pricing's not out yet.
Okay,
so,
got it.
So that's all going to be coming down probably in about 3 weeks. You'll be hearing a little more, 2-3 weeks.
Okay, 2-3 weeks. So at the Dallas event in PSP, are you guys going to have them there or not yet? Not quite. Maybe after that?
It'll be close.
So then we'll have them at our Chicago event at APL.
For sure.
And we'll have them at Chicago APL. You'll be able to purchase these pods. But are they going to be in the same ballpark as a pod? A little more expensive?
I mean, look a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, but they look a little more advanced.
The molding process, and there's a little more. We'll show you on the next. I guess we got about 38 seconds.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of other things we did here. This has actually got a locking style lid on it. We call it the PF. It stands for press flick. This little tab here, you can either press it and it opens, or you can actually flick it like a normal pod.
Wow.
So it's the other lock lid, you got to pull it down, which is counterintuitive. You're just not used to that motion. This has still got the tab here. It's got the button, and you can press and flick it, and it doesn't pop open on you. So.
Man, there you go, taking something that no one thought you could change, and you guys changed it.
Yeah, we're trying. I mean, like I said, we're focused with gear. We love gear. So.
That's a great innovation with those pods. I bet that'll be the standard very soon. Okay, here we go. We're looking at the Raiders on the breakout. 12 minutes left to go in this game.
Team broke out to D1.
Looks like all 5 alive on both sides. Houston Heat were able to go through the Raiders about 2.5 minutes that first point. So Raiders hoping to do a little better. Raiders are traditionally more of a lockout type team, kind of control the lanes and then make moves based upon what's available to them. Heat.
I don't think you can say with Heat much
No,
tradition, right?
Heat is more of a free flow. That's right. Heat was more free flow. They can kind of do it all. They have a very stacked lineup, and even though they have a new lineup this year with a few additions.
Oh, that was a very nice move. I mean, you can tell they're really trying some plays here, just working their way right across the snake side. That was a nice coordinated move. It was almost like you're watching ballet or something.
That's right on.
Looked beautiful.
And they're all the way, and they move fast.
All the way into the snake, almost into their 40.
Well, they're in the Raiders side of the field now.
And nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. Now they've got 3 players in the snake. 3 Heat players in the snake.
Last point, they pushed the Doritos at 3 in the Doritos. Now they have 3 in the snake, and they're pushing the snake. Ref is on top of that snake number 2. Looks like Brandon Tennyson is moving up the Dorito side. I don't know if he knows that the Heat player is in that snake, on their side of the snake, but he eliminated, it looks like he eliminated 1. So there's the Heat now is kind of unbalanced. They have 3 in the snake and 1 in Dorito 2. It's 4 on 4.
This could go bad really quick, I guess, for Heat if they don't get an elimination.
Here it is. Look at here. He sees him. Except he didn't know. Yep.
He's putting some pressure on him here.
And there it is. Oh, there's Heat balancing out.
Retreat.
Yep, it sure is. Great move. Balance out the field.
Moving right up, backing them up in the Dorito. So now they've got 2. He's got 2 stacked in the Dorito.
There it is.
Rainey is.
Another good move.
That was a great move by Rainey.
It sure is, and he's pulling it off. He just won the game for him.
Look at that. That was
Oh
awesome.
my gosh,
Completely
Rainey.
Oh, penalty. Rainey's not sure what happened. His hands are in the air. He's got no idea what's going on. But the ref must have seen a hit on him somewhere.
I guess
maybe,
so.
Or maybe he stepped out of bounds, but he wouldn't get a major for that, I don't think, right? The ref's looking at him, seeing what's going on. Underneath his armpit maybe there? Or?
We got hit. Well, I think that's going to mean that it is a draw. I think there's no point. Because everyone's eliminated on the field. You can't get a point off that. So I think that's what's going to mean is the Raiders have to play short. I think if it's a major penalty on Rainey, then it will. They pulled the other Raiders player, but everyone else is eliminated. I think that means that there's going to be no point, and then the Raiders have to play short. That's how the rule book reads.
And that was a pretty sweet move. Almost had it. Almost.
Can you get us a pack? Find one. All right, so we got some questions. How does it fit into the pack? So we're going to go grab a pack and try it.
Yeah, it fits. It fits. We got actually Dave is out there using them. Dave Baines has got a few in his pack.
All right.
So you can put them in the pack.
So hashtag APL paintball, hashtag APL paintball, and any questions for Chris and Virtue? And these pods are definitely something. I want to play with the lid here. This is pretty cool. So you push the button, and it pops open.
Yep.
That's just
we
fun
put
to
a little
play.
texturing on it, and so we put some texture here so you can see it, you can feel it. Obviously, we made a separate color so it stands out more. But really, the big thing is that you've got this tab here. When you're using a pod, you're pulling it out of your harness and you locate it by this tab. And so that's I think a lot of guys have a hard time with lock lid pods usually because they don't know where the button is.
Sure.
And so we put a tab right there. You can still work it just like a regular tab. So here we got a pack. Just throw it in here so you can just stick it in the harness. And what's pretty cool is it's not sticking up hardly at all. See how short that is. Let's just compare on this normal size pod. And you can see,
that's crazy.
You're a guy that's in the snake. You're getting pinched out in your bunker, in your stand-up or whatever.
And you got an extra 2 inches right there.
That extra couple inches there can make a big difference.
That's a big difference for
and
sure.
Actually, this is lower down, so I'll make them equal. I'll make them equal on the bottom, so you can really see there. You can see. I mean, that's quite a big difference in size.
That's
so that's a lot of guys get clipped just right across the top of their
That's
back.
crazy. That's innovative.
What Dave was doing actually is he had the 165s in the pouches, and he was rolling with the 135s in these loops, so they don't bounce around as much when you run. And you're still carrying more paint because you got the 165s here, but your pack overall gets a lot smaller, a lot more stable. So it
that's
fits
awesome.
right in there, comes right out. So
There you go. It fits in the pack. We've proven it here. 10 seconds to go. All right, there's some argument, sounds like, from Houston Heat. Houston Heat wants to get that point. And it is like we talked about, the point is not going to count. So Raiders aren't going to get a point, and Heat's going to be up 1-0 with 9:21. Heat's argument is that because of the penalty, it didn't let them get the points. And the referee says there's no way of knowing exactly when the hit happened. So the way the rule book read, everyone is gone. There's no one on the field to hang the flag, and that's what it is. All right. Breakout from, here's San Diego Pirates.
5 alive on the Pirates. That back corner's getting checked. No, he's clean, the ref calls him.
Ooh, Brandon Cornell.
Big move over.
Good hit. He's eliminated.
Oh,
Eliminated. That was I think he might have went one bunker too many there.
Yep.
So, Pirates 4 alive. And Crush 5 alive. 9 minutes, 38 seconds left to go in this.
That guy's gun sounds like a machine gun.
It
like
sure does.
Or MG42 or something.
It has
like
a pop to it. That's where that's Cody
Yeah.
Dufon playing that command center. We were talking to Pirates early. They played Heat to overtime. They beat the Raiders by 1 point. And this is a team just a few years ago was a D3 team. And so they moved up. And last year we played D1, and then this year playing Pro, and picked up a couple players from the D3 team to play on that Pro. So
I saw they really struggled in Vegas, and so you know they're doing a good job
getting
here.
up there.
It
Yeah, I
looks
mean they have 3 players: Matt Wadden, Braden Collinger, and Anthony Payne. All were D3 and now playing on the Pro team. And those go in with Jason Capano, Kerrigan Caldwell, Tyler Howard, Cody Dufon, Andrew Dilbert, and Brandon Cornell, who's a guest from Ironman.
And it's really great to see these guys, you know, all that hard work paying off, playing a little bit better, moving up and not just getting stomped on, but, you know, holding their own and doing well.
And Crush has Travis Dixon, Ryan Seneck, Chris Cooler, Mike Kerr, Jacob, Tom Voton, and Snipes. Oh, yeah, we talked about Snipes the other day. He's pursuing a recording career. We're going to find out what that meant. But Chris Cooler is the owner and captain of Dimension Paintball. Travis Dixon, son of Chris Dixon, who owns Crush, which is an indoor field in Michigan. But Crush player getting checked out. Looks like 3 alive for the Pirates, and I think 3 alive for Crush.
You know, right here, he's just standing in this can, though. He's got to get in the game. I'm not
Cody
sure
does need to get in there. It looks like he's trying to posting up on the Dorito, trying to see if he's going to go from Dorito 3 to 4. Oh, and he did, and he got him.
Okay.
He got him. There you go,
Well,
Chris.
hey,
that's what he was doing.
He was posting.
That's
that
what
was
it was.
It looked like it worked. Good job.
So there's 1 left now, and they are going to come get it.
The run through.
The run through. So with 7 minutes, 30 seconds, the Pirates are going to go up 3-0. Again, taking a little more time than I like. I think they should just get there. They need that time. Every minute they can get, or a second. So we had a question that says, it looks like the new pod is really easy to break.
Really easy to break. No, actually, if you... I'm not... Yeah, no, it's we certainly didn't make a pod that was easy to break. That wasn't our intention to do that. If you actually want to look and see maybe you can see this on the webcam or not, we made the pin longer. So first of all, a lot of pods break. We looked at where they break, and you got right around this hinge is where they break. So we made the pin longer, which makes it stronger. And it's, you know, it's pretty strong. You can bend the lid back. You know, didn't break. You know, so it's a real strong pod. I mean, we certainly want to market as indestructible in the sense that, like, you know, if you want to go break a pod, you can break it.
For sure, but
it's certainly going to hold up. It's going to keep working. You know.
At least equal, most likely more than a standard pod.
It should be more than a normal pod, you know, and especially because, like I said, we added more material. We made this pin longer and a little bit beefier, and that's where a lot of the failures happen. Is right at this axle where this pin is, and so we made that bigger, so it's a little bit stronger in that area. As far as the material itself, material is actually really flexible, and so that's what you want. If you make something super hard, it's brittle, it'll crack.
Sure.
You know, this will flex, and so it's not like floppy by any means.
No, it feels like a pod.
Yeah.
It feels like a pod. Yeah. So you mentioned this earlier about the die lock lid, and that was kind of the opposite. You were saying how it pulls down, which is
on the die lock lid pod, you know, guys like it because, you know, you don't lose any paint, right? But the problem is getting used to it. You got to pull it downwards, and that's the opposite of anything you've ever learned with a pod. So switching over to it's like kind of a big learning curve. And we said, look, we like the concept of a lock lid pod for the guys that really care about, hey, every time I drop a pod, I just lost $4 or something. And you said, let's make it so that it's intuitive. So you can either push the button and it opens, right? You just press and it opens, or normal press flick, PF pod. Press and flick. You can just flick it like a normal pod.
So have you guys decided if you're going to sell them in 6-packs, 8-packs, individually? You haven't decided that yet?
Yeah, you're going to give them in 6-packs. We've actually got a really great 24-pack. It's a whole case that comes in the store, and it's a holder basically. It's like a pod holder, so you can take it to the field with you and use it. It's pretty sweet. All
right, and G Soli wants one, and you can get one in just about 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, G Soli, you can't have this pod, but you can have one in a couple weeks.
Here we go. So Raiders have to play down 1 to fulfill that penalty.
Running and gunning out to the corner.
They are. Oh, and the Heat,
and he got hit.
Heat.
That didn't work for him.
No, they dropped 2 actually.
So now Heat's got 5 on 2.
Yeah.
And
Greg
just
Sewers,
time, rolling
Thomas
down the field.
Taylor.
Everyone's
there.
moving.
It is. That is a quick horn, probably a good way.
Thomas, I'm not sure, knew that they had already won, and he
wanted to keep playing. But Ryan Moorhead said, "Thomas, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. We did it. We did it. We got it. Let's go back to the pit."
Yeah.
So that leaves 9 minutes left to go with Heat versus Raiders, and Heat is up 2-0 against the Raiders.
It takes a little getting used to seeing Thomas without his signature mohawk. I don't even think that's him as he's running down the field. I'm used to seeing that mohawk on his head.
It is. It looks a little more traditional again.
Yeah,
I agree. And he's a little more calm when you talk to him too. He's not kind of amped up. And I kind of take it as because he was with Excessa for such a long time, and with Rich Telford. He grew up with Telford, and I think that. But he now has grown up and he's a professional. And he took an offer to go to another team, and it's a professional offer with a professional contract, and it's good for him. And he has to act like professional. So it's great. We talked about this earlier. It's great that we see some of these athletes getting professional type contracts to be professional paintball players, because that hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah, that is great.
All right, so will the elastic on an ejector pack still push the shorter pod out far enough when released?
You can pack it in higher if you want. So, it depends on how you want to do it. I would tend to roll with mine to be shorter, on the shorter pod. But if you wanted to push it up all the way in there, you can make contact with that elastic and be in there. It's not like the ejector, it's going to shoot it, go zooming out, right?
Sure.
So you'd have to pull it out like normal. I guess you're not looking at me on the webcast here. Sorry, I was just showing you.
Well, you were showing me. You got it.
But the shorter pod, if you actually wanted really that, that whole ejector concept, probably the normal size 165 pod is the one you'd want to be, and that's going to push on that elastic. So
cool.
you could do a combo, right? You could put the shorter ones,
I like that idea in the longer and short ones. That
Yeah.
seems to make sense to have a more compact pack that carries more paint. I think that seems like a really good idea. So we're back to 20 seconds to go before San Diego Pirates and Crush. Pirates are up 3-0 with 7:30 left to go. Pirates are looking for a 5-0 to help their point differential, and it's doable. It's doable. They got 7:30 left to go to only get 2 points.
2 points.
Yeah, so they're in good shape. And this has been a good match for Pirates.
Very conservative breakout by the Pirates.
Yeah, because they've been up and they've been down and they've been able to win, and that's good for them because that matures them as a team. That they've been a little inconsistent in their Division I and their play up to this point. Not just this event, but in general. They either come out killing top teams in the world, or they come out, stumbling a little bit over a team that they should beat. So we really need to see some consistency out of the Pirates, and I think once they keep playing at this level, that's going to come.
This is a great opportunity for them.
Yeah.
They can come up here and they're getting awesome experience.
That's right. It's good for the Pirates, and it's a great organization with Tom Dufon and Cody. They've been around for many years.
Snake. Pirates are in Snake 1. Look at that.
And they
playing the blind spot, right?
He sure is. He's playing no bunker.
When you're a big guy like that, you got to be able to do that. I remember watching him in Vegas, thinking the same thing.
Oh, another penalty on Crush. Crush just can't stop getting penalties.
Moving down the field. Look at that.
Here it is.
The back guy closing out the game.
Cody Dufon is going to hang quickly, and he should. So that's going to put him up 4-0 with 6 minutes left. Plenty of time to get a max here. So
I love watching moves like that, though. Just talk about that player. He knows he can get away out in that blind spot in the open of the field, and it's just great to see guys, just pushing that limit. Sometimes you want to hide behind your bunker, but he knows what he can get away with. That's cool to see.
All right, so Risque is a G asked, do I think the APL League will be a huge success, just like NPPL was when they first started? Absolutely. I think APL will be a huge success, but we're not looking for a huge success tomorrow. We're putting down roots, and the APL is going to be here to stay. So we're going to be here for many, many years, and at least for this event, you're going to see all 5 events this year with a quality webcast like you're seeing at home, good sponsors, good teams, and just a fun event.
This is fun. I think it's great for paintball.
It is, right?
More tournament paintball, that's what we need. I've actually always felt that tournament paintball is the pinnacle of our sport. We need to have more of it, not less of it, and so we're happy to be here.
I appreciate Virtue's support, and Virtue hopefully will be at all events. If we can get that new sweet trailer across the country, we'll just to see how it happens, huh?
Yep.
It's like you just got that trailer. Tell me, we didn't talk about it yesterday, but
it's a pretty sweet trailer. It's actually we got it from, it was a motorcycle museum. I found this sweet deal on it.
Yeah.
And they had like this mobile motocross museum. They went around the country, sort of showing off old like motocross bikes, and they did it at all the motocross events like we have the paintball events.
Sure.
And they were actually upgrading to a bigger one. We wanted to get a bigger trailer, and this was bigger for us. So
it worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great, and it's a cool trailer, and I really like the little deck on top where you can.
Yeah, it's got an observation deck. It's great for interviews. We're bringing Brian Ferris out. He's doing a lot of videos for us, so he's going to come to all the events, and we're start doing videos and interviews and everything inside the trailer. So
good.
We're having fun.
All right, so
Mines wants me to give away a pod. He says we should do a pod giveaway.
You can give away this red pod.
This is a Vulcan pod. And actually, I stole this from Bear, so I'll give away Bear's pod that I stole. But he probably doesn't even know I stole it because he stole it from someone else, I bet. That's the problem with pods. They just trade hands a lot.
But man, when they get those Virtue pods,
I can't give away one of these.
No, because these are like prototype first off thing. 3 weeks though, 3 weeks.
Yep.
So, all right, here we go. Raiders, Houston Heat, both teams at full strength. Houston Heat. Check in the snake player. He tried to get off the break. Oh, and he's clean. Raiders are coming out much stronger.
Dorito side, yep.
Yeah, much stronger. Raiders now in Dorito 2. Joel Buffington moved over from the command center to the mini A. He's trying to get over to the snake, it looks like.
But I think you said that Raiders, they usually like to kind of lock their guns down a bit, and it wasn't working, so now they got to move.
That's what they're doing. So Heat player in the Snake 2 and Joel Buffington there into Snake 1.
There's some good movement there.
Yeah, I mean both teams are moving
together as a team. That looks good. Is that Thomas in the Snake for Heat?
I don't think so.
No?
I think that guy's a little too skinny for Thomas. Sorry, Thomas.
Okay.
I think Thomas is. He's been playing the kind of second in the snake, and I think he's in that either a snake corner, or they've also had Tim Montrester play that snake corner.
Maybe is that Ronnie back there? Ronnie D's on up there in the snake. Then
could be, yeah.
He's a little guy.
All right, so still 5 alive.
Like
they're talking.
Ronnie if it's not Ronnie, he's moving up down the snake.
He's already in the snake 3 now, moving fast.
Again, I'm not sure if anybody knows he's there. Well, now he's shooting across field. He's shooting at that stand-up.
They're shooting straight down the field. Look at Ronnie there. We're going to call him Ronnie. Oh, Raiders moving up to... now he's moving over to the other side of the field. Now, the same thing happened that first game.
Ronnie just moved down the field.
And he shot this Dorito player. Same guy, Brandon Tennyson. He needs to make sure... Oh, and there they exchanged. Ronnie D's on. He was... And it was Ronnie Dizon and Joel Buffington trading the snake. I think that helps Raiders more than it helps Heat right now because Ronnie was all the way up in the other side of the field, and he did the same thing the last 2 points ago and was taking out the Raiders players into the Doritos. So now 4-4. Raiders player, it looks like Brandon Tennyson here is in Dorito 3. The Heat is in basically the back 4 bunkers. They have the command center, snake corner, and Dorito corner, plus that tower. And the Raiders have the mini A, snake corner, tower, and this Dorito 3. Oh, there he is. So the tower moved to the Dorito 1 for Houston Heat.
You know, I hear a lot of communication coming from the Heat
both
side.
Teams. I think there's a lot of yelling happening.
A little bit of yelling from the Raiders, too.
It's but the Heat... Uh-oh. So it looked like Mini A thought that he had shot the Dorito 2 Houston Heat, but doesn't look like it. He didn't yell very loud, so I think. Uh-oh. Knows it's close. Brandon Tennyson getting a little antsy there. He needs to just stay tight and stay alive. The Heat have played 3 points, all 3 points entirely different.
He's moving. He's
oh,
on the 50.
sneaky.
Nobody saw it.
Nope. A good move. Don't shoot until you know you got a shot. Good move. Oh, this is Thomas Taylor right here, yeah? Thomas Taylor playing the Doritos. Oh, now he's called it. He called it. Oh, there he goes. Take one. Snake one. Snake one. They got him. They got him. So that's 4-on-3 now. Oh, Brandon, be careful.
He's getting ready to shoot across field. No,
this is Greg Sewers. I don't think.
He's looking for a shot.
Right here? No, Chad Boucher. This is Yaya here on Dorito 2.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. He's using a rotor. Yaya always uses a rotor.
Oh, here's the Raiders. Now are moving. They have Snake 2. They have Dorito 3 and 50 Dorito. So they're in command now. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. The Raiders are in command, but Heat.
They're worried about losing it.
Yeah, they
don't want to give it up.
They need to try to get one more elimination.
I mean, they had a lot of momentum, and now
they
did.
Well, now they've come to a stop point. They got to figure this out. You know, this is kind of what separates the better teams from the not. Exactly. Is this end of game fix.
Closing it out, getting past the 50. You move up the field, and now what?
Yep, it's 3-on-3. Raiders are in better position, but still. Oh no, it's 4-on-3. I'm sorry, 4-on-3.
He's trying to make that.
He's trying to make. I don't think he can.
Happen.
Yeah.
Couldn't drop one in on him.
4 minutes left. Raiders in good place. They just got to work together and get another elimination. They got to shoot together. Everyone needs to shoot together, figure it out. But Heat are not. Everyone knows a lot. See how Chad says something, and then Dorito Corner repeats it. Mini A. I mean, it looks like they practice this play. Everyone's on the right spot.
Oh, look at this moving up. Here we go. He makes.
Okay, you got one.
Trade. Gets shot from the center.
He got both of them.
He got
both of them. He sure did.
Oh.
He got both of them. The Dorito. Good move by the Raiders. Oh, and I got another one. There it is. So that is the Raiders with 3 minutes left are going to take a point.
So they can tie it up.
They sure can.
Plenty of time to tie it up, and even if
plenty of time,
they can take the lead.
Yeah, good point by Raiders. That was a great point.
I got to say, I think my money, we sponsor the Raiders. I want the Raiders to win. If you were to ask me to put money down, I think Heat's going to come back and win this next
so. Yeah, no, I mean, of course, my allegiance to Raiders, I love to see that. But, I mean, the Heat have looked very good. And what I was making a point was they played 3 points. Now every point was different. Yep. They had to play down the Doritos they won. They had to play down the Snake that they won. And that one was a little more conservative that they lost, but it still is a different look. And it's hard to play any of these top teams, but when you play a team like Heat that can give you such a different look, that's...
I really got to give props to the Raiders. The way they pulled that out, you know, they moved up. They got good field position. They didn't lose it. Sometimes you're doing well and you just run down the field and get shot.
Yep.
You know, they knew. They said, hey, look, we're playing Heat.
They did it perfect. They did, and they sacrificed it in exchange. It was a perfect move. Yeah, Raiders closed it out fine. They did a really good job there. 3 minutes left to go. That's going to be a fun point to watch. We have Pirates and Crush. Breakout for Pirates. Crush definitely want to get...
Crush, 5 alive. They made it out to that corner this time. Looks like they're making some moves. What are you calling this here? The money bunker? This stand up here?
Money bunker, yeah, money can.
Okay.
Moneypaintball.org. Crush, I know, want to get a... so Pirates did lose one off the break. Can't tell who it was. But Pirates are in Snake 1, Tower, back center, and Snake corner. The Crush has done this. They make their bunkers, they shoot well, but then they get hit out of their bunkers. I mean, it's tough with Crush. I mean, they literally...
Whoa! At the same time.
That was a good move. That was a good move. I don't think it was planned. I don't think it was planned.
They could have both been shot, you know. With one,
I
one
don't
ball,
think that
one
was
of those.
planned.
Kill
That's
two
the-
players with one ball kind of thing.
Oh, Cody Dufon hit from a cross shot. 5 minutes left to go on this. Crush trying to get back in the game.
Now, 2 Crush players in the Snake now. They're both alive. One
Oh.
of them is in the Pirate side of the Snake, right?
It looks like the player in the Snake corner, Hopper, is on the ground right next to him. Doesn't that look like it's Hopper?
Is that his Hopper? I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
He
it is
just
sure.
reached out there and picked it up.
There it is. And the rule is if that Hopper gets shot while it's on the ground and he picks up, he'd be eliminated. But he's having he must not have a Virtue Spire.
He doesn't. No, those guys. I think they use axes and the
prophecies, and so, but that Crush trying to close this one out now. Good moves.
Moving down the field, he shot out. Crush shot out the Pirate Snake player.
Yep. Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Oh, and the back right was still alive.
Still alive, but he
Trying to
couldn't
pick
shoot
his
him.
gun.
He couldn't
his
shoot
gun
him.
wasn't working. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. 4 minutes left, and now Crush has put a point on the board. So Crush played a couple of these points pretty tight, but
can they score 3 points? In
4
the next
minutes.
4 minutes?
That's a minute.
Maybe it's a penalty. No, Crush just got a penalty. The ref just threw a flag. It looked like, didn't he? He just threw. There was a yellow flag that went up. So does that mean it's a dirty hang?
It sure does.
A dirty hang so
means
they do
no
not
point.
Get the point.
That would be that's the second time we've seen this. All right, what other questions we got in here from Twitter? We already answered the one about the pod. It seems like they're out of order. I don't know what happened. Yeah, they're not updating in order anymore.
I'm getting some spam down there. I saw that spam from Mono.
That's not spam. Look at we bought HDMI extension Mono Price.
Okay.
Shout out to Mono Price.
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
no, they we bought a bunch of cords from them, and they're helping us get our webcast working.
Well,
so
way to go. That's awesome. Props to Mono Price for the HDMI extension.
There you go. All right,
gotta
so
get an extension from Mono Price.
So we'll see what happening. Ooh, Rodney Squires walking on the field. Coach of the, let's see, can we get a camera on Rodney out there, guys? Let's get a camera on Rodney. Camera on Rodney. No camera on Rodney?
Rodney's walking out there.
Hey.
He doesn't look too pumped,
Can we
though.
go tell him to get calm run?
I need to see some intensity from Rodney.
Yeah, you know, and this Rodney's walking out to coach, telling the guys what's going on. This is the first year Rodney hasn't played with the pro team. He's actually played with the semi-pro team, and he's coaching the pro team. Rodney definitely one of the best minds of the game, a great coach, a great player for many, many years, coached many of the top-level teams, has been with the Raiders for 3 years now.
I mean, Rodney's awesome. We played you guys. I remember we played at a UWL, and that was a fun tournament, and you guys stomped us. You beat us in the prelims, then you beat us in the finals first and second. But it was a lot of fun, and Rodney was he was a hero there.
Yeah, no,
you guys
there
were
he
playing
is.
Pretty hard.
Rodney Squires. And Rodney, and even when he's with the Raiders, every time we do an autograph signing, everyone we do a poster, he always hides.
Yeah.
And he's 6'4", you know, he's hard to hide. But every time you see a poster, you'll see Rodney in the back. Every time there's a signing, you'll see him on the last chair on the corner of the table.
Right.
So
he doesn't want the attention.
He does it, but now the camera is on him. Oh, the camera's not on him. Look at there is Rodney Squires. See, Rodney also, when his practice, he'll go out and fill up the bunkers, clean the bunkers, make sure they're on the right spot. He's a perfectionist.
You know, I think it's a little bit of that old school mentality. You get a little older, you get a little more mature, and you kind of just want to do things the right way. You know, as you're younger, you're a little bit messier and sloppier and easier. I was even talking to Dave Baines about this. He says all the young guys on his DMG squad, they're kind of a little bit slackers, I guess, when it comes to things. As you get older, maybe you mature you say it's got to be done this way.
I mean, I've known Rodney for a long time, but I didn't get to play with him when he was, in Dynasty and they were winning all the championships. But I've told by other Dynasty players that he's always been like that.
Yeah,
everything is perfectly manicured and fixed and clothes folded and perfect. But it's worked for him. His stuff always works. All right, so here we go. So it's 2-1. Houston Heat versus CP Raiders, and we have 3 minutes left to go. Raiders looked really good this last point.
So what would you say was the key to their success that last time that they went up? I mean,
they were more aggressive, right? So the first 2 points, I think that the Raiders were a little more defensive, and then that Rainey pulled off that crazy point that didn't count as a point, and then that last one they were aggressive. They were more aggressive than Houston Heat, and that worked for them.
Now, were there any mistakes that Heat made that the Raiders were able to capitalize on?
Well, I think that they're going to do different this time is they're going to be more aggressive. So we saw them be super aggressive those first 2 points. I think when we talked about that snake move where the Heat player exchanged out with the Raiders player, that was the key point. If that Heat player,
that was the mistake.
Yeah, I think if Heat player would have stayed alive or waited for the Raiders to react, then I think they could have got a little more damage.
Yeah, he gave it up. You know, there was no need to in a 5-on-5 situation.
That's right. Yeah, we've had it. We've been joined by 2 of the Walker clan and one of the Decorah clan in the tower here. Yep. I don't know. They're walking around the back. There they are. They visited. Oh,
he's doing the hi, Mom.
There they are. There they are. This is a family-oriented webcast up here. But we have a pretty intense game about to play here. This is a big point. Raiders really want to get this.
I like the look of the new Heat jerseys.
Yeah, they look nice.
I was talking to Nick about that, and he says, you know what we did is they took a picture of an All-American jersey from years back, and they said, make the new one like inspired by that. So that you got a little bit of an All-American theme going on in the Houston Heat. It looks good. I kind of like it. I thought this is Captain America team. Or
well, and it's funny because they brought up some other players from All-Americans, right? Yep. So, or the old All-American team with Tim Montressor and Ryan Moorhead, and
you got Jason Trojan,
that's
the
right.
coach of the team.
Yep. So it kind of makes sense that they're going a little more All-American like, and they've been shooting the Lux already. So now they're kind of a hybrid, but. Okay, so we were just told by our scorekeeper if the Raiders win this point and even they tie it up, this secures a high seed on Sunday.
Oh.
But I know the Raiders, I saw them upset about their Pirates loss this morning, and they want to get this win, and they want the number 1 seed. And so the only way they get that is by beating Heat.
Raiders breaking out wide to the corner. It looks like they're all alive on the Raiders. 5 alive.
No, Brandon Tennyson. And he did some damage that last point, too. Oh, but Tim Montressor out of the snake corner, too.
So we're 4-on-4. Oh, nope.
Fish is out from the back. Andrew Johnson. Joel Buffington moving up, trying to get into the snake.
Moving into the snake. That was a good move.
Yeah, it looks like he's okay.
Great move.
Great move. So we have Dorito 2 by Heat and Snake 2 by the Raiders. But Raiders are down to 3 players. Oh, now down to 2 players.
Greg Sewers, he might have gotten shot in the pack. No, he just moved up to the money cam.
Oh,
he
penalty,
did.
Penalty. No.
He didn't fire his gun. He was just about to.
So Ryan Moorhead.
So now Heat's filled the back snake side corner.
There it is.
Down the field, Ryan Moorhead just making work of the Dorito side. Cutting straight across the field. What a great move.
Looks like Ryan Collette over there. Nick Sloviak says, I sense blood.
And that's great to have a back guy that recognizes that he knows he can close the game out.
All the best back guys in the world love that, right?
Yep,
Mike Paxson, Dave Baines, Nick Sloviak, like they live for that to be able to close
They're just waiting for a chance to run down the field, and they see the opportunity, and they just take it.
And so the Raiders, I don't know what they're going to do here, because if they let the time go, but if they let the time go, this may be smart, because the point differential is going to help the Raiders win the tiebreaker to go to Sunday. And so that may be what they're playing.
Here, huh?
I think if they don't think they can get another point, they don't want 3-1. And so
they might just let the time tick away, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if they don't think they get a point, they're going to try to kind of lick their wounds and come to fight another day.
So we just get to watch as the Heat walks around and the Raiders let the clock tick away.
You think if we ask Ryan to dance or do anything with it? No, he's not that guy, is he?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Ryan, he's a pretty soft-spoken guy.
He is.
He's you know.
But he's a
got
competitor.
The flamboyant hair, but he doesn't really like to stick out too much. The clock is just ticking away. This is one of those things as a viewer you don't like to watch. From a playing perspective, you're kind of playing the clock or playing the scoreboard smartly, I guess.
Shout out to Tim Blowy, turning 49 today. Still playing paintball.
All right.
Way to go, Tim. Well, if they tag up less than 10 seconds, then that'll end the match. And if they tag it, then the Heat will win this one 3-1. And I think that'll lock in the Raiders for the number 2 seed. Depending on how the points work out, because I think it's going to be a 3-way tie between Pirates, Philly Energy, and Raiders. They're all three going to be 2-2, so the point differential is going to make the difference, and the Raiders' point differential is going to be a +3. And the best that the Pirates can do now is a +1 because they oh no, Crush didn't get the point, so the best they can do is a +2. So which means that the Raiders are going to get locked in on the 2nd seed, and now the only thing the Pirates have to do is, number one, they need to win this game. They've done their part, but then they need to watch Phil Energy, and hopefully, for the Pirates' sake, Energy will lose to Crush. But if they don't, then Energy will be the 3rd seed.
Oh, all right.
That was some wisdom.
That was some wisdom. You know, I was never very good at reading the scoreboard and playing all those kind of things. I'm always the one that's just waiting around saying, well, did we make it? But the guys that know, well, these have to beat these guys, and these have to beat these guys, that's always impressive.
It's important because on the other side of the one, Shooters and Looters are going to take the number 1 seed in the other bracket, and Dynasty is going to take the number 2 seed. So
Crush dropping one on the break.
You definitely don't want to be the number 3 seed coming out of the Heat and Raiders bracket, because then you'd have to play Dynasty in the quarterfinals. So Crush, unfortunately, had a great point against Pirates, but they did not get the point.
Moving up the field. You saw that. I don't know if you saw that on the camera. He went running up to that money can right at the same time as his player was going to bump. They almost collided, but they're still both alive somehow, so that's pretty cool. But this big guy, I just love watching him play. Look at him. The way he's backing off, he knows what he can get away with, moving down the field. That's a thing of beauty. And
but then he gets shot in the goggle.
Yep.
Cody Dufon.
Trying a little bit too hard, but you know what? You're up 4-0.
You're just having fun, right? 3 minutes left to go here. Pirates are playing good.
Pirates. That did look very good.
Pirates are playing good with the 5-0 win there. That'll help them, but that'll put them at a +2.
So this guy, Shawnee, wants us to say pod one more time.
There you go, Shawnee. You got it. Pod.
How about pod? That's 3 times.
Pod.
4 times.
All right, so all those matches over, in between matches, can you show us the difference between the 260 and the regular Spire?
I have 2 special edition loaders here. We've got the CP Raiders Spire right here. This is a 200.
Okay.
It's what we call a stealth gray. It's very nice. I don't know how well the color shows up here, but it's not. It's like a nice flat gray. It looks very nice. And then we've got the Beast. This is the Beast 260, and so this one's about a little less than half an inch taller.
Okay.
But it holds 60 balls. 60, you know, 60 balls more than the Spire. This one holds a true 200. This one holds true 260. And it's, you know, this is compared to the other hoppers actually on the market, holds 45% more paint.
Wow.
So, and it's actually about the same size, technically a millimeter shorter.
Okay.
But we kind of say it's the same size because a millimeter you're not going to notice that.
Yeah, sure.
That's your caliper. So this is this is kind of our Spire lineup here. You can say, okay, I'm going to take the 200 if I want to be absolutely as small as possible, or if I want to go to the 260 and say, hey, look, I want to just control the breakout, you know, shoot as long lanes as possible without having to reload. You know, another way that guys use the 260, and this is my hopper choice. So I'd say if I'm going to take one, I'm going to go with the 260.
Okay.
And the way I would play with it, and the way I actually have seen J-Rab play with it, and I think this is a really good technique, is you reload like normal.
Okay.
You don't empty the hopper out. You just keep reloading. You know, you shoot 140, 150 balls, and you reload. That way, as you're closing out the game, you never have to reload. Right when those games start to get hairy, right at the very end.
Makes sense.
Then you're completely loaded up. I mean, if you want, the paint's always there, but you just keep topping off whenever you can. I'm kind of a paranoid player. I always top off. Whenever there's time, I make sure I have a full loader. That way, you know.
Well, all loaders, no matter what loader, works better with more paint in it, right?
Yeah,
so if you have a chance of more paint in it, that makes sense. All right, so we're going to take a 5-minute break. You see that here, Chris? We're going to check off here. So, Chris, how can people find out more information about Virtue and all the new stuff coming out?
Well, you go to virtuepaintball.com, you can go to virtuespire.com, virtuevio.com, any one of those, virtuewhatever.com, not yet, but
Virtue whatever.
virtuepaintball.com. If you go there, you can check out anything Virtue. Really, I recommend though that you go to your preferred pro shop, go to the store. They should have the spires on the wall. If they're smart and they pre-ordered the vial like you did, they're going to have vials on the wall, and they can check them out, try them on. Hit your local pro shop up. Support local paintball. I mean, that's what allows all of these teams to grow. So,
Chris,
you can go read about the Spire on our website, but go buy it. Go buy it from the shop, okay? And we're happy when you do that. So.
Awesome. Well, Chris, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And then you got a little 3-minute break. We're going to watch some commercials, and then we'll be back with the Marine Team Alpha, West Coast Sharks, and CPR Assassins and CPR Shooters. We'll be back in a bit. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
What makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in paintball?
What makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in paintball?
Россия – страна с очень сложными погодными условиями.
Not only is the Spire small and lighter than leading competitors,
the Spire is designed to take the toughest abuse that paintball puts out and keep feeding no matter how bad your paint or weather gets.
With a true 200 round capacity, it holds more paint as well.
Not only is it easier to take apart, but more importantly, it's easier to put back together. Find out more at virtuespire.com.
Told me to shoot a video about being so fly. You're an idiot!
So Fly jerseys by Life Sports. Super lightweight, articulated padding, venting in all the right places, custom made in the USA. Visit lifesports.com for more information.
Okay, I think we're waiting for B. Are you guys coming? Or are you just
B is coming. She should be.
Okay, we have a backdrop and we have.
Yeah.
Okay, so Destiny, how'd you guys do today?
We went 3-0. Won all our matches. Only lost 1 point today.
All right, good for you guys.
Yeah. All right. West Coast Sharks on the right. Marine Team Alpha on the left. Looks like we got 5-on-5. Both teams 5 alive. All right, maybe we got, for the West Coast Sharks, we got G2 possibly. We got one in the back center, or now we got one on the right tower, Dorito side, back left, Snake side. For Marine Team Alpha, we got snake side back corner. The God bunker before the snake. Ooh. West Coast Sharks actually have 3. Looks like 3 versus 5 right now. Marine Team Alpha with the 5. West Coast Sharks with the 3. West Coast Sharks got the advantage right now with the player in snake 2 though. Taking field still. Now Marine Team Alpha getting in snake 1. Marine Team Alpha with Dorito 2, snake 1, back right. Dorito Tower, back center. And now
West Coast Sharks coming into Dorito 1.
Dorito 1, snake 2, and back snake corner for West Coast Sharks. That's a G1 for the Marine Team Alpha. 4 up. Marine Team Alpha working into snake 2 right now.
Also
back
in
center.
D3.
D3 now for Marine Team Alpha as well.
Losing another player coming out from the Marine team.
2 down for Marine Team Alpha.
3 left on Marine
So it looks
side.
like a 3 versus 3 right now. 50 Dorito for the Marine Team Alpha. So this is a really good matchup right now. So if, Marine Team Alpha right now has 50 Dorito, snake 2, and it looks like possibly back
Oh, look,
left.
he's coming down the
And
field
he
now.
just
Marine
got
getting
hit.
shot as he tries to make a break down the Dorito tape.
Trying to open the game up.
Just 1 player
We got a
left on
matchup
the
in the
Marine,
snake
and
right
that's
now.
the
And
final
yeah,
elimination.
West Coast Sharks taking that.
Yay, West Coast Sharks.
Anybody got any questions? Hit some Twitter.
Just less than 8 minutes to go in this match. They just started. 0-0, now 0-1 with West Coast Sharks putting the first point up on the board.
Good match. You wanna take your
Hello,
mask off?
everybody. Hello. I know. I got to represent
All right.
Virtue Paintball.
Yeah, thanks to our sponsors.
Bio.
This great event.
It was like, she's like, you're wearing your goggles still. We just got off of field 2, so that's why
Yeah.
I'm still in my gear. And she just wanted to tear down because she was hot.
Yes,
because Kate Kelly's hot.
Running through the center takes a lot out of you. Oh.
So be sure to hashtag APL Paintball and ask your questions at Twitter. Thanks for watching and supporting the APL.
Got a lot of good sponsors out here. We have Valken, Virtue, HK Army's out here.
Valken Paint shoots really good.
Yeah. Today it actually shot really well. No bounces at all.
Yep.
Shot a lot of people off the break. It was good.
So assassins right now and shooters on the field.
Yeah, 5 seconds. Looks like we've got a Dorito runner, snake runner for the CP shooters. All right. Assassins coming out wide on the Dorito side. Taking
Oh,
Dorito
there's
one.
a major penalty
Whoa.
up.
Taking 3 out for the Assassins, leaving 2 on the field, giving shooters the up right now, 5 up. Shooters losing 1, 2 versus 4. I don't think they realize it. They have no idea right now.
Yeah, because you would be pushing down the field if you did. So just 2 versus 4 right now on the field.
Shooters coming down though. Shooters taking
the
the D side
Assassins
real
getting
fast.
eliminated from the center Aztec.
1 versus 4.
And then shooters coming down the Dorito tape to take out the final elimination out of that tower, leaving the Assassins with nothing. So coming up again, we're going to see
Marine Team Alpha versus West Coast Sharks.
Word. So, can I have your shirt?
Can I have
yes,
your
you
shirts?
may.
Wait, which
Message
one?
us.
B's got a jersey on. Which one you want? The CP shooters sponsors
Look
are
behind
Valken,
you.
Camp Pendleton, Almost Famous.
Do we have Kylie doing something crazy again? Do a giveaway. All right, I'll give away something. I'll give away a tank top. I got a large and extra large. So what do we do?
Somebody pick a number between 1 and 10. There you go.
Okay.
Wait. What?
Oh yeah, the first person to hashtag the year that Destiny first started.
Dang, that's good.
Will get the free tank top. So I have a
Yeah.
large and extra large left right now, and I will send it to you tomorrow. Put it in the mail. But
Ooh, next giveaway, I got a good question. Who was the original Destiny players on the startup team?
oh, that's a good one. I might have to give a jersey away for that one.
1 minute.
So we'll do that. Let's see. Interview the girl in the flappy hat. Who are you?
I don't know. Who am I?
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I don't know, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yep.
My name's Kylie Pineapple Shilling. I mean, I don't really know what to say.
She's really amazing.
She's
She's such
awesome.
a good girl, always helping us out. I know.
She was the best person today helping us out.
I grew up admiring them. This is amazing.
We love her.
All right.
She's so helpful. So we're coming down to 30 seconds till this next match. Thank you for joining us here at Camp Pendleton, the paintball park at Camp Pendleton here in San Diego, California. So sorry you couldn't make it, but hopefully we'll see you at the next one in Chicago. Coming up on 10 seconds with Marine Team Alpha and West Coast Sharks.
West Coast Sharks taking Dorito 1 off the break. Marine Team Alpha taking Dorito can. Ooh, a nice run up to the center, the little baby center A. So both teams, it looks like, has 5 alive. Marine Team Alpha taking Dorito 2, but getting hit. Marine Team Alpha losing another one. That's 3 down for Marine Team Alpha.
Just dropping like flies on Marine Team.
2
Oh, a
versus
Marine
5 right
Team
now.
dives into
Ooh.
A2, which is the God bunker right before the snake.
Yeah.
But then they get eliminated, so that is all.
And West Coast Sharks are taking this point. They just
5
don't know
up.
it yet. They just got to get down the field. That was a good point.
Yeah, so they did that with about 7 minutes left in the match. And you're watching a 5-on-5 format here.
All right, so we got a 2004 Destiny Paintball 2004. Wait.
So the first person to do that
Looks like this guy?
Robert Fuentes, I believe.
2004 is correct.
So Robert, be sure to go to Destiny Paintball's Facebook page, message us there with your name and the shipping address, and I'll ship it to you. And then, let's see. Oh, that's a good one, though. He had a full description. Rich Thompson.
You had it good. You were just 2 seconds behind.
2
Woo.
seconds.
Dang.
But thanks for joining us. Any questions, again, you can hashtag APL Paintball. How did you think today went?
Today went really good. We were actually, I mean, we were just trying out new things. Both sides play really well, like I said yesterday. Like, you can come down either side. It doesn't matter. You just gotta, I think the Dorito side is easier to lane off the break. Definitely. Snake side, not so much, but I don't know. A lot of people were coming down the Dorito side on us, like trying to at least. They never made it, but.
Give away her hat.
Yeah, give away her hat. Yeah, right?
I can't. My brother got it for me for Christmas. He's deployed right now, so.
Oh, where did he deploy to?
Yemen right now.
Yemen, right on.
So, I mean, I would, but I mean, it means a lot to me.
So on the field right now, we have the CPR Assassins and CPR Shooters.
Assassins and Shooters. Shooters on the right, Assassins on the left. And they got the same jerseys? No, okay. I was seeing a double screen. I'm like, woo. How do you think this field's playing out, B?
I don't see a lot of people going up the gut at all.
Not at all, no. That's why I did it today.
A lot of guns in the back, a lot of defense, I think, more than anything.
Yeah, a lot of doubling up in the center.
Mm-hmm. So the only one breaking out was Dorito 1 right now.
Yeah, for the Assassins. Assassins losing 2 immediately. So it's a 3 versus 5 right now. Shooters have the advantage right now. Shooters have the God bunker before the snake. They have the A1, the right snake Aztec.
Shooters getting eliminated from D1.
Oh. So we got a 4
left
versus
on their side.
4 versus 3 right now for Assassins having 3. Assassins in Dorito 1 though. Only team to be on the Dorito side. No teams have taken the snake yet. It looks like Shooters are trying to. Yep, Shooters in the snake 1 right now. Shooters also coming up the center trying to.
Filling into God 2 for the Shooters right behind Snake 1. And then also into the can on the Snake tape. Not a lot of paintballs flying in the air right now. They're just trying to feel it out. Shooters with 1 point up. He's playing a little bit more defensive than the Assassins right now. Oh, look, he's trying to get all
dodging balls.
Sneaky behind the Xbox.
He saw the lanes coming. He was trying to dodge it. All right, so now it's a 2 versus 4. Shooters have the advantage again, but Assassin's moving into Dorito 2, trying to snake that. Oh, shot the center player. Dorito 2 shot the center player. Assassins Dorito 2 player shot the Shooters center player, and then Shooters taking Snake 2 right now. So now it's a 2 versus 3. It looks like the Shooters are all on the Snake side. Dorito player for the Assassins tries to move down this tape to take him out, and he is. Dorito 3 now. If he could just keep coming, he might be able to take that. Oh, here we go, a 2 versus 2 now. Shooters in Snake 2 and Snake side can. Assassins in the Dorito 3 with a Dorito tower, and now 50 Dorito for the Assassins.
Oh!
Oh, you thought he said
He's
hit.
getting some hit. I was like, oh, I thought he got eliminated. So 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the match.
1 versus 2. Shooters have the 1. Assassins taking him down.
Good communication on the Assassin side. Just trying
At least
to
he's
tie it
relaxing and not just running down the tape.
Right.
It's really good. And then now they're spreading out the field. Assassins spreading out the field. The Dorito tower guy going to the back center.
That center back guy has to make that bump. There he goes.
Yeah, he has to. And the Shooters player is in the 50 Snake in a bad position.
And he gets eliminated.
Yeah.
So that'll tie up the score 1-1. Do a headband giveaway.
How many games has Destiny played? Today we played 3 matches. The first 2 games that 2 matches that we played, we went 2-0 versus the teams. The third team we went 2-1. We won the first point, lost the second point, and then won the third. Yeah, it was a tough match. It was actually against our friends.
Yeah, LA Hitmen. They gave us a good run though, right?
Yeah, they did. It was a good game.
So coming on the field now, we see Marine Team Alpha and West Coast Sharks. West Coast Sharks are sponsored by West Coast Adventure Park and, of course, Valken.
Shout out to Rampage Paintball in the Northeast, still digging out from the snow. Yeah, you are. I can't wait to go back to that one.
Yes,
Ooh.
Derek, we want to go back to Aruba. The first time I ever went to Aruba was Femme Fatales in the same year that 9/11 happened. And we still decided to go. Yep, we still decided to go, so it was the best time of our lives. We had such a good time. So yes, we're going to try to make it out to Aruba. You do it.
No way. All right, so we got West Coast Sharks versus Marine Team Alpha. Oh, West Coast Sharks losing a player off the break from the Dorito side. Marine Team Alpha taking Snake 1.
Marine Team Alpha also dying out of the
now.
Snake.
They lost 3. West Coast Sharks have 2 players now versus Marine Team Alpha's looks like 4. Marine Team Alpha taking Snake 2 now and Dorito 1.
Alpha definitely with the team advantage at the point because now they're moving up to the 50 Snake. Just 2 left on West Coast Shark side. Marine Team Alpha in D1, Tower, Aztec, Snake corner. Now they're on their side of the Snake. Conceding the point.
Smart move, smart move.
With just 5 minutes and 57 seconds left in this match, conceding the point.
What guns do you use? We use Planet Eclipse. Best guns out there.
Yes.
Oh man, they are amazing. They shot so smooth today, especially with that nice Valken paint. It was really good.
And a rookie tip, make sure you always replace your batteries at every single tournament.
Yes. Who did that today?
I didn't do that,
Oh,
I'm
man.
just saying.
Cheese chips. Cheese chips. I love that name. What happened to cheese chips?
Oh,
you mean
cheddar.
Cheddar. Cheddar is in Las Vegas working.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes. We love cheddar.
Yes, we do.
And he ended up playing
DM14.
pro for LTZ.
Yes.
And then he got into the poker circuit.
Yes, he was doing really good, winning a lot of money.
Personally, what do we think of the DM14?
I haven't shot it. Can't tell you. I am a Planet Eclipse girl, always will be. But according to Mike Paxton, it shoots really good.
Yes.
Nice and smooth.
I was just going to say.
You know, it's really good, those Virtue goggles, actually. I am really, really impressed with those. Those turned out to be amazing. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
And the Spires. Like, this is my
Yes.
first event shooting a Spire. It's shooting better than my rotor was. Not going to lie. All
so
right.
the sun's setting right now. We got a little bit of an overcast, but it still looks good on your computer screens, I'm sure.
Yeah. Assassins versus Shooters. Here we go.
Tied up match, 1-1.
10 seconds. dance for us. B's the dancer. She's pretty good at it, actually. She can boogie.
Why?
A shooter's taking Dorito 1 off the break, trying to double up that tower, but getting 1 taken out. It's a 4 versus 5, it looks like right now, with Assassins up with the 5. Assassins player making it a Dorito 1, but losing a player out of the Dorito tower. So it looks like Assassins and Shooters are pretty much matched up right now. They both have Dorito 1. They both have the Dorito Tower and the right Snake Aztec. Assassins has A1 right now. And now they're taking the God Bunker before the Snake. And now the Assassins player moving up to Dorito 2. Smart move for him. And the tower moving behind him. Right. What? I was looking. I don't know. I thought that thing switched all the time. That's why I was doing it.
No.
All right, so we have a team going to Dorito 3 right now, making it up with Dorito 1, Dorito 3, with the God Bunker before the Snake and the right Aztec still.
That's the Shooters.
So Shooters are actually on the left side. I was wrong. Assassins on the right side. Shooters doing really well right now. Have Dorito 3, Dorito 1, the God Bunker before the Snake, and the right center Aztec. It looks like it's a 4 versus 3 right now. Assassins down 2. Making a move to Dorito
number
2.
26. He's trying to look for that shot from Dorito 3, trying to see if he can make it into the 50 Dorito. Also, the Shooters making it into Snake 1, but then gets eliminated once he gets in there.
So I apologize for that. I thought the scoreboard was changing, and I was just going by the scoreboard.
It's all right, Katie. It's all good.
Yeah. So Shooters center player is trying to back up off the bunker to get a good shot on the Dorito player right now. Dorito 2 shooting inside. Now it's a 2 versus 4, it looks like. Oh no, a 2 versus 3. Shooters having 3, Assassins having 2.
Yeah, and look at the Shooters making a bump from D1 to D2. Oh, when he gets eliminated, trying to check his head right now.
Oh, man.
We saw that skid off, but I don't know if it left a mark. So he stays in.
And he's clean.
No
So Shooters
mark.
making a move to the 50 Dorito right now. So they have 50 Dorito, Dorito 2, and now their Snake, their right Aztec player is going to the can. Assassins still have Dorito 2.
Oh,
only player left alive.
There goes Adam Hoffman. He's running down the tape, trying to get that last kill.
And
oh,
Shooters
he gets
taking this one.
Way to go, Adam Hoffman.
Yeah, Hoffman got that one. 26, whoop whoop. Good job for Hoffman working down the Dorito side. He did a really good job.
Oh, there is a flag on the play.
Is there? Oh, man. Oh. B, someone's in the tree. What tree? What are you talking about?
Aw. Is he here? I don't think he's here. Jeremy. Psalm.
Oh, I saw somebody on one of the mountains back there, and I was like, what is he doing over there? Geo3 versus a DM14. Like I said, I can't give you that. I really love my Geo3. I mean, my Geo. It's really nice. It shoots so smooth. When we did have die, we weren't shooting the DMs. We were actually shooting the reflexes. And I do prefer the Geo over that, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And the Geo is just more air efficient. It's really smooth. It's light. It's just really easy.
I know. Sorry about that, Joseph. We try to correct that real fast, so our apologies.
What?
He's like, you got the teams backwards.
My apologies. Yeah, that was my fault. My fault. I won't do it again. I promise. All right, so
Marine
I'm on the right, and West Coast Sharks on the left.
Yes, we will do this.
I know their jerseys now because we played one of their teams.
So West Coast Sharks have Taylor Johnson, Omar Ornelas, Eric Portillo, Hunter Portillo. It could be Portillo, Emmett Smith.
Oh man, where's that football player? Can I get your autograph?
Kyle Matimo and Spencer Magana.
And their sponsors are West Coast Adventure Park and Valken. Woo!
Marine team high-fiving. We can do this. That's what he said. We need this because we're down by 3.
Yeah, ready? You know what'll work? Your chant work? Do 1, 2, 3, Destiny. It always works. We won.
It does. I'm telling you.
All right. So Marine Team Alpha on the right, West Coast Sharks on the left. Marine Team Alpha doubling up that tower. Ooh, that is the
that was
first
an
time I've seen
interesting
that.
run.
Yeah. So Marine Team Alpha looks like they doubled up the tower, and the guy ran on the right side of the.
And he managed to shoot out that back right with everybody gunning on, just picking on that snake corner.
Did he?
Yeah,
Nice.
made an elimination.
So West Coast Sharks down 1. 1, 2, 3.
I believe West Coast Sharks are doubling up that center back too.
Do
I don't
they?
know though. That the guy in this West Coast versus West Coast Sharks. It might be just 3 left on West Coast Sharks.
So it looks like Marine Team Alpha losing another one. It looks like a 3 versus 4 possibly. West Coast Sharks having 4.
Yeah.
And moving up to Dorito 2 for the West Coast Sharks. Back center is filling into the. Oh yeah, there was 2 in the back. You're right.
All right, so Marine Team trying to get into the God.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets eliminated.
So now it's a 2 versus 4. Marine Team Alpha with the 2.
2 versus 3 now with the Sharks losing a player from the God bunker on the snake.
But
tape.
Sharks are moving up.
Yep, Shark right
Moving
now
on
in the Dorito
up.
50.
Taking the Dorito 50. But
He's
losing
going
a
to
player
pinch
off
out
the snake
the
side.
Marine guy here in the A from the center of the field.
Oh, there you go.
So
And
if you
then
look
he gets
at,
taken out as well.
Man. Oh, and they both take each other out. So 50 Dorito, the only one left on the Marine team is playing from the tower here on the Dorito side.
He's in a good position though. It's a 2 versus 1. Except the only thing is West Coast Sharks have the field spread.
Right, and again, you got 4 minutes and 20
That's it right
seconds
there.
left. So
West Coast Sharks are taking this one.
Right, and they kind of need to just take their time because they're up in points.
Just burn the clock. Burn it.
All right.
I think
there
people
you
get so
go.
excited they run for the buzzer or run for the thing, not knowing.
Right. So there you go.
Ego 11 versus Geo 2.1 and why? Please be. That's your
Please
question.
be.
And why? That's your question, not mine.
Why is it got to be my
Let
question?
Flappy Hat pick the next question. Because they called it. Joseph Saint said, "Please be.
Please
tell us what you think."
I've never had an Ego 11 I guess it's.
I don't even remember an Ego 11. The guns change so often. I just don't remember what they look like. I will shoot whatever you put in my hands, pretty much. I mean, ego-wise.
I actually like my Geo 3.1 more than I do my LV1. Only because I feel like it's more solid, and sometimes the poppet in the LV1 will come undone.
Out. Yeah, I definitely like the Geo.
And so if you don't know how to work your gun, you're like, oh my God, what's going on with my gun? You always got to make sure that that's in there.
30 seconds.
So I'm going to go with the Geo 2.1. Yes.
Definitely. I definitely would pick a Geo over any Ego.
The sizing on Valken paint is we're using 689.
Yeah. 689
so we're
is
doing
going
okay
down.
with that. And Kylie, give us a dance. Do a little dance. Just kidding.
Oh my God, this thing is.
I know, don't. Just jumping up and
All
down.
All right, here we go. 3, 2. Shooters versus assassins.
Okay, that's live right there. That's just preview. Live.
All right, so on the right, it looks like we have the assassins, and the left we have the shooters. It looks, because I remember the black jersey being on the right last time.
Right on. Good call,
So
Katie.
shooters in Dorito 1 right now, and the Dorito Tower. Assassins with 3 players possibly 2 in the back center. Yeah, it looks like 2 in the back center for the assassins. And they're breaking out wide to Dorito 1 right now for the assassins.
Oh, eliminated from the center back.
Oof. So right now it's a 4
Shooters.
on 4. This is shooters?
Josh Schuber.
Yeah, assassin. That's what I said. Yeah. Apologies on that one. So shooters breaking out to the snake side God bunker before the snake have Dorito 1 and Dorito Tower. Assassins having Dorito 1, Dorito Tower, and the Aztec and the back center. So it looks like a 4 versus 4 possibly.
Times are ticking too. You got like less than 2 minutes to go.
Shooters can just sit. They don't really have to do anything.
I hear you there. But the shooters are making a bump. He just bumped up from...
This is the assassins.
The assassins making a bump
up
to
the Dorito 3.
Dorito 3.
And they don't, I don't even think the shooters know it. The shooter's making a move up to Dorito 2 right now.
No one's shooting him.
Oh, and that's a G for the a G coming off of the Assassins team. Shooters filling out the Dorito 1 and Dorito 2 now.
There goes another elimination.
So it looks like a 1 versus 3 right now. Shooters with the advantage. Oh, and that's it right there.
it.
Shooters taking that one.
The shooters know too, as you can see. They're just kind of taking their time. And Assassins conceding the point with just 54 seconds left in the match.
How about a shout out to Social Paintball?
Social Paintball,
official media sponsor of the APL. They are doing an amazing job here. Looks really good.
You can go to socialpaintball.com too, because I believe they're giving you that link to the live feed. So we're going to cut out to a commercial.
All right.
Told me to shoot a video about being so fly. You're an idiot!
So Fly jerseys by Life Sports. Super lightweight, articulated padding, venting in all the right places, custom made in the USA. Visit lifesports.com for more information.
Yeah.
And we're back.
And we are live. Shooters versus Assassins. 3 versus 1. Assassins need to come back. 54 seconds left. I don't know about that.
Just some players for you guys to know about. The shooters have Griffin Holloway, Josiah Kelly, Adam Hoffman, who we saw play the Dorito tape really good. The last point we saw him, and Daniel Salas. And then the Assassins, we've got Jason Walker, Josh Siebert, David Heckert, Eduardo Valdovinos, Rick Revels, and Steve Pilas. Pilas.
I love it.
Pilis.
You are so good at pronouncing names. I'm horrible at that. I'm glad you're doing it.
I'm glad you're doing it.
Yes.
I love you, Katie. And we miss Kat Secor. We can't wait till she comes back tonight. She did her fitness competition and took 4th place.
Rocking
for
it.
Exotic
Woo!
Tam Fitness.
Amazing.
She could totally open up a fitness center.
She's
and
going
call
to.
it Exotic Fitness.
Oh, she's
and have a
going
tanning
to.
salon inside of that.
So shooters just really have to sit back right now and let the clock burn because there's only 54 seconds left. Assassins need to come hard, or I really don't see them matching it up actually with 54 seconds.
Yeah,
unless they make it.
So we're going to probably see something crazy.
Yeah.
This is what we're hoping for. Have you seen anybody run 2 to the A, to the center A?
Not yet.
I
no.
haven't seen that.
I mean, we haven't been watching this field either.
True that.
Go harder. Go home. Let's go. All right, going to Dorito 1 for the
okay, well, this is kind of aggressive coming up from
new.
Assassins. And he lives, making it onto the snake tape, playing the pin.
No, if he's
that
living.
dude's pretty huge. Oh, he's like, okay, I'm going.
Yeah, he's like, okay, finally. Well, Assassin's trying to come out wide. but losing both players that did come out wide.
Yep, and the shooter's playing it smart. They're just trying to just, whatever, we're just going to live behind our bunkers.
Yeah, Adam Hoffman is pretty much breaking out to the Dorito side. He was actually just chilling in that tower.
There goes another one off the assassin side, just leaving the tower left over with 17 seconds to go in this match. He's all by himself, I think, too. Oh, and they call that tower the Obama.
Really?
Yes. That's what the shooters just said. So now we see the shooters coming down the center.
And
the tower
here
playing
we go.
low.
Boom.
And the game is now over with time running out.
That assassin player did not want to stop. He was like, no, I'm taking him with me.
Final score is 3-1 with the shooters defeating the assassins in that match. And then coming up, we're going to see West Coast Sharks.
All right, so questions. This is not the pro division right now. No. Correct?
Correcto.
All right, and Flappy Hat, APL approved? Yeah, it's APL approved. It's everybody approved. And why doesn't Destiny make one? Maybe. But it's going to be B, throwing her hands up instead of those flappy ears.
Yeah, you like it.
And how many pro teams? There are 10 pro teams.
Mm-hmm. We got 10
It's actually a good turnout. That's a lot of pro teams for this first event. It's really good.
Definitely.
We got Houston Heat. We got Dynasty. Shooters and looters.
Yep.
We got a lot of pros playing in this event. A lot.
San Diego Pirates are here.
Yeah.
We got Philly Energy, CP Raiders.
I
yeah,
said
we
that
said
already.
Shooters and Looters.
How did a tree get behind us?
And a little tidbit, I just want to say thanks to Mike Paxson, because he was supposed to play with the Shooters and Looters, and we did a thumb war. And I said, no, I'm going to this APL
Thumb war.
event.
Sorry. You lost the thumb war, buddy.
So thank you, Mike, for taking care of the kids while I'm doing this. You're the best.
And it looks like right now we have Black Sunday on the right and Phoenix Contact on the left. Black Sunday has Thor, Superman, Batman,
Spider-Man.
Woo! You're what?
I love you guys.
Oh, man. Thor, can I please...
All right. We're not live? Oh.
We are not live.
You're
Go
so
ahead.
distracting. Oh, okay,
2 minutes
word.
2 minutes.
Well, 2
we're kicked
minutes,
off.
so we got to really make this a good one. All right, so thanks for having us, everybody. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting females playing paintball.
Yes, thank you.
So consider putting one on your team, and we like seeing more females participate. So Black Sunday right now taking the field
with Phoenix Contact.
Phoenix.
Man, I would love to see Thor play. Whew. Whew. Let's do a commercial. Commercial break, please. Oh, and we're back.
We're back. Hi.
Well,
okay, so we got to say goodbye. We're going to have the next crew come up and do some commentary. So we just want to say thank you. And keep watching APL webcast as we progress and make more money. It will get butter. We promise.
Butter. It'll get butter.
It'll get butter. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
we're back live here. Looks like Phoenix Contact versus
Black Sunday.
Who has a secret roster that we're not supposed to talk about, but someone already talked about. So, but we're still not going to talk about it.
We can't talk about that secret roster.
They told us it was a secret. It's pretty stacked, though. I'll say that. Super.
So
stacked.
we got a tall guy with the black CCMF headband on Black Sunday.
I think they call him Thor.
Apparently they're from the DC universe.
Here we go. Here's the break.
Contact making an aggressive move into the Snake 2.
Which
almost made it.
Shot out. He gets shot out, which is a little bit different. When we played him earlier, they had a very conservative breakout.
Black Sunday taking more back pins and some. Oh, there we go. Looks like we got Thor up on the left.
And
Snake 1's taken.
Snake 1.
Dorito 2.
The can that we call
on the Black Sunday side.
Oh, now they got the
center. And that's 2 dead on the Contact side.
There goes Johnny Gerwait. I didn't say that name. Go to Snake.
All right, so Black Sunday's up in the 50A on the left side. Shooting down the middle.
I don't have to say everything.
Shouting, screaming, and yelling.
Black Sunday's just having
Black Sunday's in their
buffet
50
right now. Backs and packs. Here comes backs and packs.
Looks like Contact conceded that point.
I think they were trying to save some pain in the back for a couple of their players there.
Okay, have fun.
And then
all right, so next up we got Crush versus Philly Energy with about a 38-second countdown going on.
I believe Crush is out on the Northeast as well.
Philly Energy is from the West Coast. I'm just kidding. They're an East Coast team, being Philadelphia.
Hey, we're wearing matching shirts. That's fair. We have matching names too. If you don't know, I'm Jason. This is Jason.
That's Jason. I'm Jason.
That's Jason.
That's Jason. I'm sorry you have to witness this.
And we're the owner of Live Sports and Flashpoint.
Livesports.com, pblife.com. Check us out.
L with a Y.
Let's see if he makes it. Let's see if he makes the line.
Life with a Y. He's
4 seconds. Get on there. Get on the starting gate. All right, here we go.
Oh, and it looks like there's some technical difficulty. They stopped the clock for a second. Here we go. Game on.
All right, game on. Crush has a good breakout.
Oh, it looks like they did lose one off the break, though, in the center temple.
So it's...
Oh, but
so it looks like it's 4 on 4. Philly filled out to the Dorito 1.
And the Snake corner. Philly Energy bunches up to Dorito 2. Oh, it looks like Crush dropped another player and a fourth. So it looks like
4 on 3.
I'm pretty sure Crush just dropped another one. Yeah.
Oh, we got a major penalty on Crush.
Hey, I got to tell you something. If a ref tells you to get off the field and you stand there and like don't get off the field and even try to raise your gun, that's like saying, "Hey, can you pull all my guys for me?" I appreciate that. I'm just gonna
because that's always a fun time.
Yeah. Sorry. If a ref tells you to get off the field, just go. It's not worth the aftermath.
So if you haven't seen it, Live Sports, we have this really crazy commercial that we decided to post.
Yeah. They've been playing it. Production value is awesome, but it was fun. Oh, we saw it. We could.
Looks like we all have lupus.
We could roll it again.
But it's a lot of fun. I hope.
Told me to shoot a video about being so fly. You're an idiot!
So Fly jerseys by Live Sports. Super lightweight, articulated padding, venting in all the right places, custom made in the USA.
She was 21 still. Hey, we're back on live. That was our commercial. We were talking about stuff we shouldn't have been talking about.
I gotta thank you, Kyle. The live shouting us out. We make sick ones. Thank you.
It looks like Guile Burner at Guile Burner. Thank you, thank you.
Hit us up at livesports.com.
Definitely, and that's Life with a Y. I guess we have some chick crawling on our back right now.
She has a lot of fun.
She does.
All right, we got Contact versus Black Sunday up again. I think Black Sunday is up 1-0.
Pretty sure it's a felony though, because we are over 18.
That's true, and she is not.
Here we go, 10 seconds.
All right. Game on.
Wait for the horn. And it looks like all 5 alive. Oh no, Phoenix Contact dropped the snake corner. And now it looks
like Black Sunday's running right up the middle to the A.
Again. Yeah, we learned today that A is actually.
They lost another player on the Phoenix Contact side. Looks like we got Thor in the Superman. Superman's in the middle.
Superman's in
the middle. Looks like Black Sunday lost a player on the Dorito side. Contact made it to Dorito 1.
I'm surprised he made it there. He didn't get chopped up by the A there.
Looks like Contact's dug in deep into their bunkers, hoping for a cross-up to stop any more advancement.
When we played them earlier, they are very hard to get out of their bunkers. They will shoot a lot of paint, and they dig themselves in very well.
Contact shoots a lot of paint off the break.
The whole game, they never stop shooting.
Never stop shooting.
Oh, they just dropped their Dorito player. So now it looks like it's a 4-on-2.
Black Sunday moved up into a pin on the Snake side with...
Oh, and Contacts lose another player, so now it's a 4-on-1.
Looks like a 4-on-1 here.
They should save this guy some pain because he's about to get some hurt on him if they don't blow that whistle. Oh, he got lucky to snake one. Either that or he gave up because he was about to get some pain.
So let's see when this buzzer hits.
Well, it looks like we got a question for B, but B is no longer up here, unfortunately.
Does the APL have Canadian players? I'm sure they do. They have Polish players and Jewish players.
He's Polish and I'm a Jew.
There you go.
It kind of works out.
So I'm sure we have Canadian players, and they did destroy us in the Olympics, which is kind of upsetting, but go America.
They're basically just American without guns, you know, when it comes down to it.
Yeah. Looks like it's now going to be 2-0, Black Sunday against Phoenix Contact. Up next we have Crush versus Philly Energy again. Philly Energy is up 1-0.
And if you saw there, the Black Sunday players are just sitting by the gate waiting for Contact to blow that bell, because if Contact never blows the bell, they can theoretically just run the clock all the way down and take that win.
Yep.
Clock management is very important in these games.
Because this is touch the starting station, not pull the flag and hang it type of a game anymore.
Yeah, especially in the lower divisions when they're playing, only 5, 6, 7 minute games. You don't have a lot of time to get those points back. So
people tend to forget that even if it's like 1-on-1, 2-on-1, you can actually go and hit that starting station and get the point without having to eliminate everyone on the field.
Yeah,
that's what we try and instill in our lower division team. Bring the Destiny girls back. Are we that bad? Joshua St. Ville? I thought we were having a good time up here.
Well, you're not as pretty.
That's true. I would not consider myself a pretty person.
No, you're not. Got the 30-second mark. Countdown waiting.
What guns do y'all shoot? All right, Cole. If you're talking about us for PB Life by chance, we shoot anything that we can get our hands on.
We shoot whatever we want. I personally shoot a Geo.
I have a G6R and a Geo 2 myself, which shoot phenomenally.
Last year we had a gun deal that some people knew.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. And
looks like a pretty conservative breakout on both sides.
It was. Oh, that was a delayed run out there.
Philly just filled out Dorito 1.
I thought the Dorito Tower on Crush got shot off break, but I guess not. Oh, and it looks like Energy's making a move to the what we call the God bunker right before the snake. So Crush,
looks like
Crush loses a player, but then also takes Snake 1 at the same time.
So he could be in a good position to shoot some other players on the Dorito side.
And Philly Energy, but Crush just lost their Snake player too. Philly Energy.
Yeah, Energy filled Dorito 3 and Dorito 2.
And now they're getting up to their Snake 2.
Yeah, Energy is going to start running down this field down the middle. They're going to take that back right. No problem.
It's like a contest of who could shoot him first.
Here comes Energy up to the A.
Oh, I thought he got hit on the head
side.
there. I think he got shot by his own player in the back of the head. It's going to be interesting if he's clean, because it looked like he took a ball from one of his own teammates when he was running that guy down.
So we'll see what the scoreboard gives us. Looks like Philly got the point on that, so it's now 2-0 against Crush.
Our team, Palm Beach Vipers, who we sponsor for jerseys this year, they're saying 2 Jasons are better than 1, because yesterday was just me.
Good job of the commentating. Can't wait to get that Palm Beach Pro spec on my body. You know, that does require payment first.
Hey, Cole, I actually do like the DM14. It's a little heavy for me, though. I'm a little wimp, so I like lighter guns. What's this?
The difference between women and men? Explain if there's a padding rule. I don't believe there's a padding rule when it comes to jerseys.
No, there is. Some leagues it's 3 millimeters, some it's 5 millimeters. I believe the APL is 5 millimeters with the padding. I mean, it can't be wrapped around your whole body, just in certain places. So it really depends on the leagues. Some out there might not allow any padding at all.
All right, so Joshua St. Ville said, "Ha guys, love you, and you guys said my name right. Do a giveaway." All right, we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway for 3 of our new shirts that we have, 1 of each. We have our ones that we're wearing, our
You're generous.
Eat, Sleep, Blank paintball shirts.
You can see the toilet and do the math.
You can figure it out for yourself. And then we have our grind shirt, and then we also have our jersey T-shirt. So we will do a giveaway for the next 3 people that post LifeSports.com on the Twitter feed.
Oh, that was too easy.
Hashtag APL.
That was way too easy of a contest. Oh, and we're off. Oh, Contact's just trying to go crazy up the middle.
Okay, Contact's definitely trying to pull it out. They're right in the 50 right now, right before the A. Black.
What's that?
We have to make sure they PM us at a certain email address. So it looks like Phoenix Contact's holding their own right now, which is doing really good. Phoenix Contact's made a move into Snake 2. They're still holding that 50A right now.
From here, it looks like Snake 2 may be hitting the pack, but I think
reps are looking at him. They haven't called him out. Black Sunday's making a move into their Snake 2.
Oh, I thought he was going to get butchered.
Let's see if he got hit on that run-in.
He did.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Black Sunday's down a body.
Contact's bringing it to him.
Contact's holding their own right now, man. Guns are up. Shooting lanes. Black Sundays looks like they're holding back a bit. Black Sunday just lost a second body.
Snake corner.
So it's looks like it's...
Wow, I'm surprised they made that fill. I thought he was going to just get massacred. That was a nice move. I know who that guy is. I have a lot of respect for him, but not allowed to say his name because he's...
Yeah, because they're DC and Marvel characters. So Contact has 5 bodies on the field still.
The guy's playing that
with
A,
Black Sunday 3 up.
I don't know if he realizes that guy's in that tower because he's about to get...
Here comes a move up the middle by Contact. Into their A on the Dorito side. Oh, here we go. Boom. Right in the back.
Double.
Did he get double kill?
Oh, no, I guess not. I thought it was a double kill.
No. That's okay. He walked out anyways. Looks like there's 1 left on Black Sunday in the Snake 2.
I don't play video games, but I'm told double kills are good.
Double kills are excellent.
All right.
Especially triple kills and ultimate kills.
Oh, and it looks like Contact.
Looks like Contact is possibly taking the point here.
You know, pending that there's not a dirty hang or something like that, they're going to get this point. Puts them right back into it, 2-1.
Okay, so we got... Okay, so we got all kinds of... Looks like the Twitter sphere decided to blow up on us all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But let's see where we started from.
But are they saying the actual...
No,
they're not saying the actual. There's one. No, it's spelled wrong.
It's spelled wrong.
Oh.
Sorry, Joseph McNichols.
It's spelled
you
wrong.
Spelled it wrong. Liar Sports?
No,
that's another one. Sorry, dude. Another Live Sports. G. Sully.
He spelled it wrong.
Kyle
too.
got it right. Okay, Kyle. Hey. Look at that. Kyle's been following us.
Hey, Kyle. I don't like to give stuff away. So you've seen South Park. You know what they say to Kyle. You know, that's what I'm saying to you.
F you, Kyle. Message us at info@pblife.com, senor.
Well, I think they're supposed to actually message.
And then we got Joshua St. Ville. Looks like you got us as well. That's close enough.
No, that's wrong.
Look, he's been. You know
what?
Nope.
I don't care. I'm not nice.
Okay, so it looks like Jason's being the butthole in this one.
Yes. Hey.
But Cole Arledge got it right.
He did.
So Cole, message us at info@pblife.com. And it looks like we also got
Taylor
Lahone.
Hey, we didn't butcher your name. I don't care what anybody
I
says.
butchered your name.
I don't care what they say. We didn't do it.
So message us at info@pblife.com as well. We'll send each of you guys a shirt.
Hey, you better. I want fingerprints. Grandma's saying it's really you.
DNA.
Seriously, because we're not just going to give these away to anybody.
10 seconds.
Okay, 10 seconds on the clock. Philly Energy is up 2-0 against Crush. They switched sides on this one. I haven't looked at anybody's name and number on these jerseys, and they're playing because we don't have the best advantage on it, but we'll do what we can.
Definitely. You know, I just think people like that we're having a good time.
Oh, heck yeah, we're having a good time.
I don't even.
All right, so we got, looks like Philly Energy is trying to take a break into the snake. Hits that A before the snake 1, or snake 2, I mean. No, that'd be snake 1.
Looks like this guy here's playing the...
Crush lost the body.
They're playing the moneypaintball.com can right there.
Yeah, we got that moneypaintball.com bunker being played. Oh, ref's checking someone. Ref's checking someone.
To Dorito, too.
All right, looks like Crush just made Dorito 2. He's getting a lot of heat.
Philly is still at five bodies.
From his mirror.
I think Crush has 3 players on the field.
Crush has 1, 2, 3. 3? Yeah, looks like 3 players. And they're holding it down pretty good. Just don't play some heads-up paintball, man. Keep your gun up. Hold your lane. Don't let them get the shot on you.
That Philly player needs to fight his way into the snake, and he'll have no one on the tape to stop him. He can just go and have a field day.
Oh, they have 4. That's why we missed them. We couldn't see him in the home bunker.
Sorry, we were eclipsed by the other tower.
By our looking positions.
Yes.
So, Philly Energy has a Dorito 2 player, a stand-up, a home, do you have a snake player?
They do.
They have a snake player.
They have snake corner.
And on the opposite side, Crush has a Dorito 2, a stand-up, a little temple, and an A before
snake. And Crush just went out to Dorito 1, so they have Dorito 1 and Dorito 2.
Both sides are keeping up the talking pretty well. Crush is bringing it to him, man. They're holding it down. They want this point. You can tell they want this point bad.
That was probably the cheesiest
We got
line
10
I've
minutes,
ever heard.
35 on the clock. That was the cheesiest line ever?
I think so.
Thank you.
Hey, the pretty one with the tattoos didn't say that.
I love the cheese, man. I'm here for the cheese. I got the sun coming right into my eyes, so time for some sunglasses.
Yeah, we're about to be squinting a lot.
Not me. I came prepared.
Beautiful Oceanside, California. About to have
Yeah, Sean's done it right with Camp Pendleton Paintball Park. We got 4.
Oh, and Crush just lost their Dorito 2 player. Oh, it sounds like he got hit on the up.
All right, looks like Crush lost their other Dorito player. Yeah, Philly's filling up. Got Snake 2. We got Center 50 coming up.
They just dropped, Crush just dropped their
Crush just dropped another player. All that's left is Snake 2. Oh, I think he's about to get blasted.
He's about to get some hurt.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. They were holding it for a while.
Definitely.
They're holding it for a while.
It looks like Philly takes that point.
Looks like it's going to be 3-0 against Crush. Philly Energy for the point.
He's clean. They're checking him out right now.
Yo, life boys. You ain't living the life until you turn around and shake hands with the life with this media tower party. Phil the Bush. Oh, Phil. Hold on. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Get out of here.
30 seconds.
Can we DM the Twitter? No, you cannot DM the Twitter. We are the DM on the Twitter.
What's the DM on the Twitter?
If he means Dungeon Master, I'm all in. Phil the Bush, what happened to... Would you get Phil the Bush back up here? You get a shirt, and yes, sir, you get a shirt too.
Wait, Joe said that we skipped him. We have to make sure he's not lying.
Where's Joe?
Joe Cassell. Apparently he said...
You guys skipped me. I should have won a shirt. You said Kyle and completely skipped me. All right, so
go
we'll
down
have
and
to
check
scroll back. We'll check it. If that's true, we apologize and tough luck. But you know, we'll still check. I'm sure I got another shirt.
I might have one with a hole in it that I wore. That I can send you.
Joe Cassale. I think I'm going to say that right. We'll check for you, sir. We will.
I'll give you this one. It's dirty. It's got some funk on it.
Ooh. The Jew and the Polak make it right.
That's right.
Okay. 3 seconds. We got contact against Sunday. Sunday has 2 against 1 on contact. Looks like Contact's making an aggressive move up the middle.
Oh, I think he
did he
took
get
some,
shot?
though.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Looks like Contact lost the body up the center. Black Sunday's definitely taking a more conservative break, but now they're taking into Snake 1. Contact lost the second player.
Yeah, they needed to get this point badly.
Contact locks his third player. Looks like they need to cross it up and
I'm not gonna lie, like
hold those lanes down.
You know, if Contact wins, like we might actually play on Sunday. So.
Oh, Black Sunday just lost 2 players.
Now it's a 3-on-2.
That Contact player in that back right snake bunker, he shot them both out, man. He's got a good gun going on there.
And you know, like we said earlier, they have very good defense, so it's gonna be a tough
very
cross.
good defense.
I mean, it's a tough cross to break, but Black Sunday doesn't need to go to them. They're up on the points. They could just theoretically sit in those bunkers and just wait for
this
game to end.
Yep, they can let Contact needs to go to them to win this point.
But it looks like they just took 50 Snake over on Black Sunday.
If they hold it, don't run out of paint. We'll see what happens.
And I don't think any. Oh, now
it's 2-on-2.
Yeah, they lost Snake Corner now. Black Sunday did. So,
okay, looks like Black Sunday just took Dorito 1.
So they have Dorito 1 and Snake 50, so they are definitely spread wide, which does help. And now, right now, both Contact players are looking Snake side.
So if this Dorito guy actually moved up right now, he could blast both of them.
Looks like the Snake Corner has come back.
Looks like they crossed again. And we are now in one of those stalemate situations. Someone's going to make a move. We'll see what happens. Is that Wolverine? Is that Hellboy? Is that Batman?
Oh, the Contact just lost their Snake Corner player, so now it's a 2-on-1.
So it's a 2-on-1 situation with Contact with one body alive. So
like
Captain America, the all-black center with Doritos, is in Dorito 3. Looks like he's moving up to a can near the 50. And he's moving up to their money.
Oh, he's
paintball.com bunker. Oh, looks like Black Sunday shot the
I know
last
Captain
guy.
America's real name, but I guess we're not allowed to say it.
Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers.
Oh, that's it.
Steve Rogers. How's APL different from PSP? That was from Scott Davies. Well, the big difference is there is no sideline coaching. So what we feel is it lets the players play their game.
All right, it looks.
They could do ninja moves. They can move when they want. They don't have a bunch of people yelling on the sidelines telling them where players are going.
And so right now, Contact just did concede the point, so Black Sunday does get the.
So Kyle, we got Kyle again. It's funny because I'm a Jewish roll on the floor laughing. Is your email life or? Okay, you know, Kyle, maybe you shouldn't deserve the shirt because I think we clarified that the LIFE isn't our email.
There's my. Yeah.
It is LYFE.
That's
Info at livesports.com. I'm gonna give you a pass. You sound like a good guy.
You just cost us like a lot of shirts.
Looks like looks like Taylor Lahoon. Love my PB Life jersey, by the way. Renegade Factory. Cool, man.
Nice,
I remember you guys.
Yeah, we did your jerseys last year.
Yep.
Where are you this year?
I'm glad you like them. Yeah, where are you this year?
I'm just kidding, guys. Hopefully.
Okay, we got 10 seconds. We got